know what happened. Maybe I just didn't pay the bill to do the electricity. Actually, that means Milton didn't pay the bill for the electricity. I guess what I'm saying is this. We have a savage fight coming up for you. We will be right back in just a second. Don't go anywhere. And if some shit happens, it's not my fault. What is up, everybody? It is your friendly neighborhood BJJ podcaster. My name is Rafa Esparza. I am so stoked that you guys are here. Thank you so much for joining along with us. We hope that you are enjoying your UFC 269 experience. I've got some great people here with you here tonight. I've got Jordan right over on my left-hand side. I've got Ash right over here. Levine behind him, staring like dude, you're scheming over on the side, fam. I don't know what's going on with you. And even behind him, I've got the incredible one, Gabe Calvento, but that's not what we're going to talk about right now. We are bringing on a gentleman who has an incredible tattoo place parlor. Is that what we call them?
Yeah. He does tattoos,
okay,
and he does them well, and he goes by the name of Johnny.
Johnny, look
I don't know
at
if
this.
you guys can see
this. Hey,
this.
look at this. Indeed, claps indeed. Johnny, how stoked are you for this fight, sir?
I'm so stoked I just knocked my own contact lens out. How about that?
This is this is quite the way to make your appearance and debut on the show. Well, we'll give you a second to figure that out.
I'm good.
Props over to Crypto. Crypto now, the latest scheme the UFC has to not pay their fighters.
First of all, it's robot money. It's fake. Guys, gold all the way. Thank you.
All the way.
That's it.
Hey, listen, guys. Investing is very important. However, the UFC has invested none in its fighters.
Mind you, none of this is investment advice. So please.
Okay, so let's go over to this way. Johnny, you've been training with Milton for how long now?
Not really sure. I think a year and a half.
A year and a half?
Yeah.
Bro, would not know that. I think that your technique is really good for a year and a half. Man.
Absolutely killer.
Excellent work. So what is your favorite part about coming here over to Milton Arguello's Mixed Martial Arts Academy, sir?
Mostly the handsome men.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yo, what just happened, Jordan? I'm so sorry.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Oh, yes! Deal up!
Hold up. I want to point out here that in a very bad spot, Cody was asking for Kai Kara France to put it on him that much more. Jordan, can you explain your excitement for the audience right now?
I'm just repeating.
Dude!
I'm really over for this Kai Kara France upset. I predicted it earlier. So
Okay.
I'm about to see it come through right now.
Okay.
Cody's on wobbly legs. Does not look good right now.
Where were you when I bet the farm on Cody?
Wait. Did you put money on Cody? Oh, no.
Multiple bets on Cody.
This is not good. We have a division here on the left side.
He's done!
Wait, did he touch him, though? And we're done.
Hey, Gabe. Hey.
Hold on. So this is an immediate toast. An immediate toast we're going to do just in a second.
Wow.
Ash, what did we just see, sir?
We saw a murder. To be frank. Man, but look at that sportsmanship. That's what makes me the most happiest in this game. Is people don't understand unless they train, unless they're beating the shit out of each other. The level of sportsmanship that's required, that you see, it's not even required, but that you see between two people, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like getting in the ring with someone else, and you both are like, hey, we might die in here, we know this is what's going on. But then after, it's just all respect. It's insane. It's crazy. You love to see it.
I've seen you knock out George just do the exact same thing. So, no, 100%.
I wish I could dream that I could knock out Jordan.
Okay. Jordan, I need you to walk me through this finish. What exactly did Kai Kara France do that made this so savage? Oh,
Caught him with a really nice overhand right to start it off. Let him need to rewatch the fight, definitely will. But I think it probably came off of the feints. The city kickboxing guys, they don't slouch on the striking. That's why I thought Kai Kara was like a good pick for an upset. They really know what they're doing.
Johnny, do you feel like this kind of knockout is in your future here? Do you feel like you can hear one of these knockouts?
Receiving him.
No, please giving it. I don't think I would be okay if that received with you.
I firmly believe under the right circumstances I could be.
That's what's
capable
up.
of that
See,
kind of
that's a good start. I like that.
I'm a predicted. Johnny's sleeping his next opponent.
And let's point this out. Messiah was the one to predict that this happened tonight, so it's not out of line that he might be predicting what happens for you, sir.
As my newest 3 days a week mentor, 5 days a week mentor between advanced striking and the private stuff,
And I
I'm
want
going to say he'd know better than anybody, and I put all my confidence in his training.
I want to say this right now. I walked in on them training yesterday when I was coming to get some of the logistics here.
That's right.
And I like the fact. I think it is a high compliment to be a regular training partner of this man right here. Dude, not on the grappling side, but on the...
I would like to say my piece.
Don't push it.
I just don't like.
Okay, no, I like you said that. Don't push it. The hard part is me. I can talk as much shit as I want to Jordan about grappling, and he's just like, I just don't care. I can't be bothered to care about jiu-jitsu. And if I finally walk him into doing jiu-jitsu, he goes, okay, fine. And then he obviously has athletic shit that's really good to do. So I go, fuck this. So. But here's the problem. You did tell me the last time to straight ankle you because it won't work, right?
Everybody knows that.
I feel like this is, okay. Again, I'm not a super competitive guy, but now you put it in my spectrum of having to do it.
I can't push it.
Okay. Hey, anybody who's got a drink right now, we're going to do a toast. But here's the problem. I think we need an overreaction cam to the footage they're about to show here in a second. So if I can grab everybody over here this way. Hey, Kev.
Kev, we're gonna need you on camera, baby.
All right, Kev. All right, as you guys see this knockout, I need overreactions, just like you would see it on the camera in the UFC.
What are we doing?
Point this out. We literally overreacted. We overreacted to the parts where there was no knockout. So I just want to make sure this is a new segment we're doing on the show, which is that DC, Joe, and one John Anik overreact all the time. So we said, you know what, we can do that too. We're getting some talk over on this side. You said you're feeling Santiago. Why are you feeling it?
Because Jeff Neal just went to jail last weekend.
I never slowed John Jones down.
For a DUI and a gun charge, like, you can't be in the fight.
Okay, apparently you get details.
Well, he can't drive to the fight, but he can be in the fight.
They let him off on that one. Dude, they let him off on the gun charge. It was his registered gun. He wouldn't do anything wrong. And he submitted to a blood test for the DUI. He said he was going to be under the legal alcohol. They haven't gotten the results yet from the blood test yet.
Okay, it's not conclusive.
There's a lot up in the air. It's signed it right on paper.
We got Jeff Neal's lawyer.
I'm gonna go against Jordan now because this dude just beat the charge and is beating the charge and he's gonna come in and beat Santiago.
Being the only person in this room that's arrested somebody, it's not looking great for him. I'm just saying.
Hold on. I want to point this out. I like the fact that this whole group witnessed right now Jordan said that Johnny was the legal representation. I want to point out that Johnny was the only person who actually did investigative journalism in this group right now that goes, I'd like to point out, I've read a few articles. Apparently in his region, he will get off on a misdemeanor charge. Also, he will report for active duty in the UFC this Saturday at UFC 269. So, to me, I think this is impressive. Johnny, do me a solid. Where do people go to get these tattoos? Because I've heard that you are the only person allowed to do the Mama, diamond.
That's what I've heard, although I'm wondering who's going to do mine.
Okay, he's coming over to this side. Wait, hold on. I got to get this on this side.
Look at that!
You do know? You have a camera right here that I can...
Not the same. It's not as good. Look at that angle. We got it from both angles.
Okay, well, go over here. Go do it to the tattoo artist himself.
Oh.
He's a fan of his own work.
So am I. So am I.
God damn it.
Wow, you smell good, dude.
That got really... You know what? I'm glad I switched to the other camera right now. Just because of this. Okay, listen. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to go ahead and say right now, I don't know that there's a better exit right now from the show. Ash, you are a gift, a delight. They can't see you like that. Oh, no. Oh, that's dope. I like that. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Ash, you're a delight. I didn't expect that was going to be the way that was going to end. No, Ash is coming back, everybody.
I would do this anytime in a heartbeat. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, Ash.
Take the pants off and put the belt around your neck like you were at Simon.
I feel like the show was assaulted, and I feel like it has been made impure. So there is that. So Johnny, I'm sorry. Where can people get tattoos? Where are they going for you, sir?
Clandestine Rabbit Tattoo Shop. Right up the street from here at the gym.
So it's right up the street?
10 minutes away.
Holy shit, how did that work? Because you knew Milton before he had this place.
I met Milton at the shop.
So wait, how did you meet him?
His whole family gets tattooed there. Well, his dad, his sister, and he. Between the three of them, they were in almost every week for like a year.
Okay, that's what's up.
And Freddie. So they were in all the time, and I was looking for a place to train, and I couldn't find any place that worked with our schedule. And so I kept hitting him up, and he was real cagey in the beginning. He's like, it's like a small group of dudes in my garage. I'll let you know if any space opens up. And he kept like brushing me off for a while, and I was like, yo, dude, I really want to come train. You know, like, hey, if a spot opens up. And then finally he was like, all right, you can come through. And then I've been in like 6 days a week.
It's so funny because you make so much sense with the group. I can't really picture it without you. So I know that there's a vetting process, and Milton's very, he's a snob. So we'll say that. But, I mean, you make sense with the group. And I think it's dope that you've been able to translate and come on over to our side and train, and you're doing the striking, and it's good. You're obviously making inroads there. I'm curious because I don't have tattoos on my body. But has there ever been a tattoo that you've given to somebody that you said, I wouldn't recommend?
Yeah.
And you still do most of them though, right? Or do you stop, or do you have a policy of no?
I have a policy of absolutely never saying no. I'll do any tattoo you want.
No. So I don't even have a true artist telling me like, I wouldn't. I think this is a bad choice for you.
No, I always tell people I'm not a guidance counselor. I am not the person to talk you out of making a bad decision. At all.
So, okay, I don't want to implicate you, but what is the worst tattoo you have ever put on somebody? Not that it was your work that it was bad, but that you looked at what they wanted you to do and you said, this is not going to look good.
Are there language restrictions on your show?
No, say whatever the fuck you want.
The first one that comes to mind was a dude came to me and he wanted me to tattoo little bitch around his dick.
So, I'm sorry, what?
He wanted me to tattoo the words little bitch around his dick.
Can you say no? I know you have a policy. I know you have a policy that says you don't say no. But you're like, bro, I'm gonna tattoo your dick. How many tattoos have you done on someone's dick before?
None. I tattooed a ball sack.
Okay.
Which was way more difficult than tattooing a dick. I had to scoop 4 fingers under the sack and pull it out stretched like that while the dude was standing with his balls in my face. And I tattooed him like this, and then he would start to tremble, and we'd have to give him a minute, and we'd come back, and I'd stretch that shit out and keep going.
Is there a moment when you look at this gentleman, this guy, and you say, you know, there are other places on the body maybe we could go to?
It's just not. The guy didn't have any other tattoos. His only tattoo was on his balls.
I mean, to most people, he wouldn't have any tattoos.
Exactly.
So
I think that was his whole thing. It was like, that's where no one's ever going to see it. So
I mean, ideally, somebody should see it. It's a
saw
very
it.
sad existence if nobody does.
Shop saw
The
while I
guy's
was
like,
doing
well, nobody sees this dick, so oh well. Womp, womp. It's like, well, dude, now I know why you need that tattoo there. Okay. Having said that, is there a
Dude's almost 7
tattoo?
feet tall. He was working with a
He
piece
was
to be
7
proud of.
foot tall?
Yeah, he was like 6'11", dude. I was sitting upright, and I was here at the eye level while I was tattooing his balls.
I'm gonna talk directly to the audience right now. Did not know that we were going on this conversation to the Parent Council of America who's been watching this show. Oops, sorry. I don't know what to tell you. This is fascinating because, again, did not know this was the conversation we were getting into. I'll go a different place. What is the favorite tattoo that you have given to somebody? Like, what is one that you've been like, yeah, this was super dope, but this was something that I felt like I was excited to give to somebody?
You know, it's kind of fucked up. It's on myself. I gave myself maybe.
Wait, you gave yourself a tattoo?
A lot of them. Yeah. I just tattoo myself all the time.
Where?
On my legs.
Wait, not on your dick. Please tell me not on your dick, because we can't show that yet.
Not yet.
You're gonna be worse than the person that's like, I can suck my own D. And be like, well, thanks,
If I
Joe
could
Rogan.
suck my own tattoo, D. Come on.
Yep, okay. I just want to remind you, this is for people to watch. So whoever is watching this, good for them.
If you have any insider tips on how to achieve that, send them my way.
So I'm going to ask you, do you mind pulling that
I'll
closer?
put in the work. Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Just let me know how to do it.
You're doing fine.
No, I mean, how to suck my own dick. To your audience, please.
I don't know how to suck my own dick. I don't know if you see my flexibility when I'm rolling, but it is akin to a 90-year-old man.
I was in a band with a guy who could suck his own dick, and he showed us all how to do it. I'll tell you that right now. All it requires is a bump bed. You don't really need any flexibility. You led me there, dude. You led me there. I wasn't
Up
even
until this moment,
Just while
I
we're
have
talking
been
about it.
a goddamn respectable journalist up until this point, and it has all gone to naught.
Chris Miller, if you're listening to this, you know you can suck your own dick, and you showed us all how to do it.
Okay. All right, Jordan, I'm going to let you enjoy some fights. I'm sure I'll see you a little bit later. I appreciate you, sir.
Appreciate you, follow me at Jordan Messiah. Follow at Love Movement. We help people.
Hey, and tomorrow, don't forget, there is going to be a drop-off for the folks who do not have regular housing here in Los Angeles. That's part of the Love Movement. That's all this guy. Hold on, let me make sure I get him on his way out. This man is throwing up gang signals over on the back. Okay, I got a couple people I'm bringing on. First of all, can I get Gabe? Sasha. All right. So my next guest, the first guest I'm bringing on right now, the first gentleman I'm about to bring out right now is a retired Warzone GOAT. He has carried the light-skinned daddy to victory. Don't come out yet. He is Conor McGregor's #1 hater. Actually, everybody else has said inaccurate statements. This is the most accurate statement any of these dumb fucks has given me to read on air. And he is the official cannabis sponsor of the UFC. Shout out Imperial Extracts. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll know him, you'll love him. Please welcome our good friend, Sasha. Sasha, come on out this way. Hey! Salute, baby. Salute, baby. Listen to this. Sasha, what the ovation you're getting here, sir.
I don't know what it is, man.
Sasha, I want to point this out. Most people, I would say, they need to speak directly into the microphone. You're one of the few people I think can speak all the way from back.
Yeah, definitely. You can probably hear me all the way at the beer pong fucking table.
So how did the beer pong game go?
We're undefeated.
You're undefeated?
They can't stop us.
So wait a minute, I'm bringing out your partner right now. The human being who is helping you, who is shadowboxing to get ready to go on air? Okay, here's what I'm going to say to you guys. This gentleman who I'm about to bring on right now, he is the owner of GCal Fitness. He is instructor of martial arts right motherfucking here. He is an excellent guy to always... Don't come out yet, I got you. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'll do the joke that I did, and I wrote it last night, and it's perfect. So this week, I look to Gabe and I go, Gabe, you can totally increase the intensity of my workouts. And Gabe goes, awesome, here are some battle ropes. And I go, what the fuck am I? What, Brock Lesnar? What the fuck is this bullshit? He goes, and 45 seconds go. And I was like, this is dumb. I don't ever need to do this.
He does the same shit to me.
You know what? We should get rid of him. You know what? We're going to give him some shit right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of the best human beings that I know in the entire world, our good friend, one, Gabe Calvento. Gabe, come on out. Hey! All right, Gabe, I have to say, you are Clark Kent every day of the world that I know you, but on fight night, you are Superman because you go fucking ham. Like, you are the loudest person, minus Ash, in a group full of non-quiet people. How do you explain yourself?
There's nothing that I love more than watching these fights, especially with my friends. And, the last one was with KO. I ran all the way around the room.
You ran around the room?
Yeah.
So you had a moment for Kai Kara France?
Yeah, definitely. Kai Kara France, congratulations.
Here's the issue. We have to do a toast to Kai Kara France. We will do that in a second. So that's happening right now in just a second.
I'm without a drink.
You need to go get a drink because we have a fight coming up right now. So go get one, Johnny.
Modelo, please. Modelo, please.
Tell me, what has been going on with you, Sasha? You have a very, very successful line of cannabis that I don't understand. What is the first thing that I need to know about your line of work?
Damn. Well, I work at Imperial Extracts. It's not my company, but the boss, I remember my first day of work, I came in handling some stuff. My boss is showing me some stuff. His name's Nick. Next thing I know, he's offering me a blunt. I'm like, no, because I thought it was a test. He goes, smokes the blunt, comes back. I'm working. He goes, yo, your parents are Stella and Boris. And I'm tripping the fuck out at this point. I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. That's 100% correct. And then next thing I know, he's like, yeah, your grandma used to go.
Get the fuck out of here. No, that's not true.
That's 100% true. Just like that.
Okay.
And that's my boss.
That is your boss. Okay, let's take a moment here. We're gonna do a cheers in a second, but we need scorecards. If I can get, oh, you have your scorecard. Yo, can we get Kevin to get ours?
Kev, somebody
Who do you have going in this fight? Who do you have going on? Do you have Ponzi scheme or do you have that one for our good friend Neil?
Well, we need to, because I'm a degenerate gambler, I have hedge bets on both fighters.
Wait, you have hedge bets on both fighters? How the fuck is that working?
I appreciate you.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now what I did. I think it's Jeff Neal. Hold on. I took Jeff Neal in round 3, or Ponzinibbio by TKO.
So, wait, who did you spend more money on?
Same amount of money.
So, hold on. This seems like a bad plan. You know that, right?
Oh, I'm a horrible gambler, dude.
You're a horrible gambler?
I'm good at this.
Okay, why are you doing it then?
Because I hate money, obviously.
Because, okay, let me put it to you this way. If I were to tell you how this would adjust, like, if we put this in terms of not money, but how many hours of tattoos you would have to do for somebody, does that change things for you?
Nah, because I would tattoo for free even if I didn't get paid for it.
That's what's up. Okay, all right, good to know.
It's just like a awesome thing that I also get paid for it. But yeah, even if I were independently wealthy, I'd still tattoo at least 3 days a week.
All right, let's ask this right now. Well, we're going to put him on the spot. Sash, would you let this man tattoo you?
100%.
You would? Okay.
That's exactly what I'm going to.
Oh, shit, you're going to get tattooed soon?
I mean,
My man.
once I figure out what I want to put on myself, at some point, I'm definitely going to this.
That's what's up.
All right.
I got you, bro.
You've already said these things? Okay.
My man's been by the shop.
I love that. Gabe,
Not for tattoos.
I'm going to come over here right now because you're the person who's watching this fight.
Yeah.
Is there anything of note that has happened in the first 2 minutes of this fight?
No.
No? Okay,
Not at all.
why?
They've just been kind of moving. I think still filling each other out. Both on a lot of kicks, a lot of kick-based offense. The punches don't seem to be landing, but overall they're both doing really well.
Okay, Gabe, I noticed that maybe you're pulling it together a little bit more because during the fights, there was some criticism about you. Over here, and I'm not going to name names, but you've seen who's been over here.
Okay.
They were saying that you were yelling on moments where people were blocking the shots.
No, you guys are watching on the great screen. First of all, whoever said that, you guys all suck. I'll see you here. All right. Second of all, I mean, it might have been Milton, so never mind. But aside from that, the rest of y'all, I'll see you here.
Fair enough. All right. I'm going to ask this back on over to Sash. Sash, did you have any expectations for this fight walking in?
I had a feeling it was going to be a cracker, you know. Ponzinibbio only has lost 4 fights, and I don't know, Jeff Neal's no slouch either. And I got Neal, to be honest.
So you've got Neal on this one? Gabe, I'm sorry, did I sense some dissension, especially from a co-winner of beer pong that happened over there?
I was just curious if you were there.
I had Neal before I knew about his gun charge and whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm going to just stick to that.
My man's dealing with it.
So the gun charge didn't sway you at all?
No, the DUI almost did, but... Bro, it was Thanksgiving. He had a few drinks with his family. Come on.
You said with his family?
Every other fighter did too. He just didn't call an Uber. You already know.
You said with his family? You
Lex,
said with his family? He brought a gun?
He always has a concealed carry permit. Yeah, it's his gun.
Never mind. Fair enough.
I don't know.
I want to point this out. Lex Luthor said this went south, and I don't know what that's in reference to. So thank you very much, Lex. Appreciate you. I'm going to assume what you meant was, yes, the events at Thanksgiving went south. Because who the fuck brings a gun to Thanksgiving? Like, who thinks to themselves...
If you have a concealed carry permit, why would you leave it at home? Have you... I don't know how your family is. Thanksgiving gets fucking hot sometimes, bro. I needed to settle an argument or two by pulling a piece out there. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying,
Hey.
I'd like to point out, I'd like to think you've learned more here at Milton Arguello's Mixed Martial Arts, that you didn't need a gun
He has.
to be able to
but
settle
maybe you don't
yourself.
want to piece up Uncle Steve, but if you just pull the thing out, you know, like it's like
You don't want to piece up Uncle Steve.
no warning shot.
Johnny telling his uncle to chill out and then leg kicks the shit out of him.
That's way more aggressive. I feel like.
Why can't you be normal to the gun?
So hold on. I like that you just said, oh, you don't want things to go this way. You have no idea how badly I am waiting for my friends and family members to say, like, let's go. Because to me, I'm like, listen, I'm not the best fighter in this room, but I'm definitely the best fighter in my household.
Yes, sir.
So, yo, you want to go? We can do this shit, and I'll be just fine. Dad, I'll be just fine. Grandma, what is she gonna do? Pull guard on me? I'm gonna be like, Grandma, you pull guard, your bones are gonna break. Get the fuck out of
That's
here.
why Grandma should have her gun.
Yeah.
Yo, Grandma can have her gun as well.
Jeff,
But
you
know
want
what?
to have some big older
I'm gonna be
brothers,
like,
you
yo,
know?
Grandma, got your glasses. Trying to fucking show me that.
I got Ponzinibbio.
I still
you-
say
what's
my
up?
man Neil. He just used to carry his gun around.
So hold
with him.
on. Gabe is providing real analysis. I have to go to him first. So, what did you just say here, sir?
I said I got Ponzinibbio in.
Well, you need to write down that score. So, gents,
What do you
write
mean?
down your
That's a
scores.
10-9 for my boy. That's a 10-9 for my boy.
10-9.
You didn't watch it. How do you disagree
Ponzinibbio
with
got
me?
kicked in the nuts and ended
How
up
do you
bleeding.
disagree with me? What happened? One thing. One. You got kicked in the nuts.
And then he started bleeding from it.
They did stop for a minute. They did stop for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. They did.
I'm so
They did.
sorry.
They did.
I'm so glad that you were ready for this in a way that you're like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask him to tell me one thing that happened. And he, like the kid in school who fucks up and goes, well, that one woman talked about photosynthesis. Paying attention for 5 seconds.
Hey man, I grow cannabis, so I'm pretty sure I know exactly.
It's the what?
Solid on that one. Solid on that one. Yep.
Okay, I see this note over here from Bryce, and it just says, rap. Thank you. Yo, why are these guys rolling right now?
Because it's ash.
Well, don't worry about it.
Because they're 2 beers in. 2 beers in, they're rolling, dude.
So hold on. You have to understand that, like, I feel a great sense of when they roll, it reflects badly on me.
Damn.
Like, I feel like, oh,
Look at this.
oh no, it's my fault. Like, we should be, oh no!
It's getting real. It's getting real.
Wait,
I'm screaming into the mic.
Yo, you dropped the DDT on
That's
him.
what happens when you drink Irish whiskey and fucking space dust.
hold on.
Chase with espresso.
Yeah, for real.
X, get the fuck out of the way, I'm trying to film it.
Oh my God, X, move. To your right. Oh.
I don't know if these people can see this.
Hey, just fuck him up already, Milton.
I can just stand up, but I'm choosing not to.
You're about to be in a camel clutch.
So, hold on. Gabe, can you do me a song? Can you move that camera to where they are? So it's this one right here. Yeah, and we can move it down to follow their action.
He's shaking hands.
Yeah, move it down this way.
Oh God! Oh!
Here's what happening. Oh, no! This is what's happening right behind us. Oh, God.
We got a knockdown via CTE.
Wait. Hold on. I don't know what just happened here, everybody. There was a fight that was going on, and then there was another fight that happened here live. Oh, no. He's being pulled off. I hope that he's okay. He's not. He seems like he's okay.
Oh, R.I.P. Ash.
There's some hugging. So I want to point this out. This will not reflect well on my scorecard. No. I thought I knew what was going on, but now I
You didn't have
don't.
Milton by DDT on your scorecard?
I'll tell you this.
For Ponzinibbio.
A flying clothesline? Is that a flying clothesline?
So let's be clear. I'm going to tell you this right now, Johnny. I can't correct Milton on a ton of technique. Boxing, striking, way better than me. Jiu-jitsu,
Hey, somebody in YouTube, shout
pro
me out.
wrestling,
Let's go.
4 out of 10. Wasn't that great?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. You know what it was? There was no pin, no storytelling, all flash.
No points for commitment?
Let's go.
I'm just letting you know, it's like the entry-level version of pro wrestling. Of what he did right there. And I've done videos with him where I feel like I've taught him better. So sorry, Gabe, you've been watching. What's happening? What did you...
Ponzinibbio is taking it to
Ponzinibbio's
him. He's
definitely
changing
taking
the
it over.
momentum for sure. Even though he definitely is split and he's bleeding.
I feel really bad right now because those of you who are watching this on this camera, this was a camera designated for Gabe that we had to use so that we could get the filming of their
I
nonsense.
still used it because I moved it to try to get the
You
fight.
did move it back, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
But I've never been more confused as to what's happening here.
I don't know. I'm barely watching this.
Okay. Well, so what's happening here? What are you seeing over on this side, Sash?
I don't know. I'm seeing Ponzinibbio wilting.
Yeah, Jeff Neal.
Jeff Neal's putting that pressure on.
He's picking up heat.
I haven't even been watching.
Gabe. Oh. So you can curse all you want.
Ponzinibbio's gassing, dude. He's looking rubbery.
So wait.
Style?
Sash. You just said he's wilting? Like the most... No, I know what you
You
said.
hear the screams?
That was Lomachenko, shut up! There's a lot of illegal streaming. I'm just kidding.
There's not... I paid for this, sir.
There's none.
I have a receipt, thank you. I would like to point out.
I
Go
don't.
to the bank statements.
Go to the bank statements. Find out what charged me. You can figure that part out.
Ponzinibbio, 32 significant strikes. You don't know shit, Sasha.
Uh-oh. But 32 to 30. I don't know that that's that great. I want to point that out.
by Jeff Neal.
Yeah.
Look at Ponzinibbio's running. Looks like McGregor in the fifth.
Oh, damn.
Hold on.
Apparently you won that fight.
You brought up Conor McGregor for no reason. So you mentioned on this stat over here.
For any reason you ever see this dude's a hater, I shut him up every time I can.
He does.
And I could use like $50,000. Like $50,000, Conor McGregor, you'd barely even feel that shit, and I defend you every time.
And it would change your life
It
too.
would change my life, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I appreciate you, Conor.
So-
change the sport.
Let me see here. I saw.
Slip. Yeah.
Slip off a right hook.
Show your foot!
Jeff Neal slapped him with a fucking.
Nah, you're good. That's a 10-8 for Ponzinibbio.
Okay. So to the gents on the dais right here, I have a note here from Lex Luthor that says, "Yo, those are fighting words. 4 out of 10. I contend that. And not only do I contend that's a 4 out of 10, I have the proof. I want to point out to you right now. I'll show you the video. Let's look at this video right now that I filmed of this bullshit.
I had Ponzinibbio up until right now.
So right now, look at this
Yeah.
and tell me if you think that Milton did anything more significant than a 4 out of a 10. Here, look at this.
Whiskey and fucking space dust.
Hold on. That's Milton right now taking out Ash, and he's using his jujitsu, whatever you want to call that. It's not that great. But then look, he's trying to hit him with a triangle. No showmanship, no playing to the crowd. He's so afraid he's going to lose the position, he gives up the ability to hit a camel clutch right here. So what I'm saying to you is, you can't just be a jiu-jitsu goon. You have to know what you're doing. So 4 out of 10. Not that impressed.
He knew the half guard.
Oh,
You guys are missing it because Milton has nothing for that.
so Loma's killing a guy. We'll come back to that in a second.
It's the half guard.
I want to point this out right now.
He's
coming over this way?
Lock me up right now.
Milton has
For the half guard. The trademark half guard.
Okay, hold on. No. Come back this way.
Jeff Neal's getting some
Hold on. I want to point something out. So this week, I asked Milton to have a training session. And guess what Milton went to go do?
Probably play Call of Duty.
What? No. I wish. What did you do, Milt?
I actually got booked by a tattoo session.
Yeah.
Everyone knows me in the gym. I'll get tatted and I'll go train the next day. I'm not Ash. I'm not a bitch. I don't take 4 weeks off. I get tatted.
No, guys, no, this is bad. We shouldn't be doing this. But if you are, do it on camera.
Get back on camera.
Get at least on this camera.
Rope him over here.
Ash. Like I said, I got tattooed. A notorious tattoo artist who just doesn't hold back. You know, I thought the guys at the shop were lying. I got fucked up.
Hammer hands. Bitch, when are you gonna get an ass tattoo?
I have an ass tattoo.
Nope.
There you go.
Nope.
There you go.
I'm dropping the cheek. Like,
The ass tattoo.
No, brother. Please, please be humble.
This is the moment that YouTube.
If you're gonna have a tattoo,
Okay, hold on. So I want to point this out. So Milton goes to get the tattoo, which again, I have no issue with. Get tattoo. The problem is, he got the tattoo. But he didn't reschedule the training. So thus, Milton has another verified proof moment where he ducked me.
I will admit that this is a duck. I am
This is
ducking
a duck?
Raph
You're
right now.
ducking me right now?
100% I am ducking Raph for the next 7 days. No, I'm getting my back tattooed on Friday, and then I go back on the following I'm going to duck you until 2022.
Okay.
He's fighting a really good fight. He's really close.
Raph.
Yes, sorry.
You have to, you have to be happy for me. I can afford a tattoo session every week of the month.
He's going this one too. Ponzinibbio.
That's how I'm celebrating.
Wait, you're telling me to be happy for you that you can afford tattoos?
Every week of the month? That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. I mean, Johnny is nodding his head yes, so it's not that. It's this. It is unfortunate that right now
I lost my fucking deck.
it is unfortunate.
Yo, Jeff Neal's taking over this fight. Though.
Santiago Ponzinibbio.
I don't think so. I didn't do it. Fuck.
It is unfortunate that Milton, the last video clip that we put on this show, was that there was a saga in which he was supposed to have a no-gi training session with me and a gi training session.
He lost his balance.
And it continues on. All right. We'll come back to this. When Milton goes back on, we'll talk a little bit more about this. Gabe, what are you trying to say? You have been yelling and screaming over to the side, and we have not given you
is
time.
winning this fight, despite the fact that it looks like he's eating all these punches right now.
Wait, I'm sorry, Gabe.
You asked me the worst time he's been winning a fight for 24 minutes. He starts losing. You're like, hey, what's happening? I don't know. He's losing.
Gabe, it's
not 24.
It's not 24. It's a 14-minute right
My
now.
apologies.
So who is going to win this now then?
I don't know. Oh, no. I don't know. He's eating a lot of them.
He can finish this if he just.
No, he can't. No, he can't.
Yo, he just slapped
he
him,
can't.
dude.
Yeah, he's been slapping because he's been missing.
Holy shit.
He's been slapping. Oh my god, though, bro. You gotta block some.
I don't know, Gabe. I don't need any of these guys to win. I need it under 2.5.
Look at the numbers, though.
All right, look at these numbers.
Who's winning?
Hold on. Have you guys been keeping your scores?
Yeah.
You got to keep your scores going on. Milt has even given up his scorecard because he had to come over and beat up Ash.
Because he
sucks
at beer. Yo, should I do $150 on Amanda Nunez and Dustin Poirier, or should I do $150 on Juliana Pena and Charles Oliveira?
That one.
For sure, no.
Charles Oliveira?
Yes. Bad decision.
What's wrong with you?
And Oliveira, fucking do it. I want
You know what it is? Okay, I told Gabe this week. I
fight could've
texted
been
him
drawn.
this. My favorite moment from Amanda Nunez for her talk shitness is her going, she's just gonna fuck up like she always does. And I said,
That was amazing.
You know what? That's her version of, I'm not impressed with your performance.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, if you change the name to somebody who's in your crew, that sounds like the meanest comment you could ever say. So I told Gabe, I was like, imagine I told Milt, yo, I'm gonna sub Milt again because he's gonna fuck up like he always does. And Gabe goes, that's hilarious. I was like, all right, I already texted to him. Too late.
Are we watching this? Neil just beats Ponzinibbio
All I'm
up.
seeing is Neil highlights.
Okay. Okay, do you have your score? I need a rendered scorecard.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I watched this biased shit. I mean,
Okay, he has a finished scorecard. You didn't finish your scorecard.
these guys didn't even do their scorecards, guys. Look, for those of you that are watching on this camera, I filled this shit out. I filled it out. We left lines because we know Sasha doesn't know any of the names of the moves, and we could do definitions for him here. We can break stuff down, and then that way he'll be ready next time we do one of these.
I'm like DC. I don't fucking prepare for this shit, man. Just leave me alone.
And I'm Dominic Cruz. I watched the
I
fight.
sent you something that's kind of foul that ESPN posted.
Okay, I just saw it right now. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, that's not great at all.
That's kind of foul. Yes, sir.
If I did that to you, I would get it. Because it would take a lot for that to happen. I would 100, like, you know what that would be? That would be my Christmas card. That would be what I would send to
Yo,
people.
that's cold.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys. So Milt's sending me right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on full screen. Give me a second, just so you guys can see how savage.
Oh man, we don't even know the score. What's he saying?
Oh, they all have Jeff Neal winning.
Of course they did.
Jeff Neal winning.
Of course they did. No, they showed dead even in round one.
I really
and
didn't
then
know.
one round for Neal, one round for Ponzinibbio.
Yeah, just so
they had it dead even in round one.
This fight wrong.
I'm
When they just
2-0 on
showed
the beer
the
pong table
stats?
for the night.
Gabe fixed my ACL.
Jeff Neal!
He did my rehab, and I decided it's okay.
Apparently I'm good for his rehab. I didn't pick this fight correctly at all.
And I told you Neil was gonna win.
It was a split decision. We'll never fucking know.
Fixing ACLs, even though you could beat my ass in
I
sport.
want to point this out to everybody right here, right now. Gabe has a decision that goes the other way. Now, I
29-27.
I need you to explain your garbage scorecard, please.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Ponzinibbio, especially in the first round, he was working off of his 1-2. It looked like it was landing a lot, and I felt like Jeff Neal was like doing that slap right thing that he was doing and throwing left kicks. He did land the one head kick, but outside of that, I really didn't think he did enough to win the first round. Second round,
Juliana Pena to win, and
faded in and out of watching this fight because they started
93 wins me,
I could see how Jeff Neal won that one, but then going in the third, I wanted Ponzinibbio to win because I'd been talking shit for 2 rounds already, so then I've scored that round for him as well, and that's why it's a 29-28 for
29-28. Okay, so do you feel regret with your score? Do you feel okay with it?
No, I'm 2-0 in beer pong tonight. I felt very confident with this. Just taking this one loss, no big deal.
I didn't know that you were this good at beer pong. Is this a normal?
I'm not this good at beer pong, but Sasha carried tonight.
Sasha,
You have your own.
He held his own. He held his own.
I handled
Get in to appreciate here when it mattered most. You know, clutch.
Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. I can't.
Yeah, you lost. You took the L. You beat my ass.
I hit him behind the back shot. Shout out to everybody who grew up in the valley.
Wait. Oh, there's a mistake. Good for him.
Another man I've carried before.
What is happening here? What am I seeing here? What is happening right behind us, Kevin?
These are the dogs, just chilling.
Oh, just chill. Okay.
You guys working.
I see here there's a note from Freddie Chavez that says, "Let's go, fellas. Love y'all."
Hey, fuck
Man,
Fuck is Freddie Chavez.
Oh no.
I love you, Freddie. I love Freddie. Shout out Freddie.
So wait. I'm sorry, Mel. What were you saying about Freddie? What's the issue here?
Frankie? Who? What?
No, it's Freddie. I believe he's a student here that comes here occasionally.
Occasionally.
Freddie.
Freddie Chavez?
Freddie Chavez.
Yeah, I think he pays money to come here.
Let me go check my billing statement. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. Well, it would be easier to remember him, I'm sure, if he was here more, right?
Yeah, it would be.
Is that the issue?
Hey, the man works in health insurance. It's open a lot. It's December.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Who the fuck just shows up to be like, well, I'm sorry, everybody. He's got a very difficult life. Like the rest of us don't have jobs.
Hey, I'm not saying he's not a duck. He's still quacking around there.
Quack.
Ducking me.
Let me hold on. Let me pose this. Do you think that Freddie is not here because you are his normal training partner?
Look at Ronda get that shit. Show the Ronda one again. Show the Ronda one again. Look at this.
So, real talk here, people. I want to make sure that people know this. When I have to film highlights and moments that are good for one person, they don't necessarily look good for the other person. And I have to do my best to make sure that I edit parts where they aren't dying out of the highlight video. So, Freddie definitely took a few, but you know who also took one? You did take one.
I'm still waiting to see that shit.
Oh, it's in the highlight clip. You've seen it.
Of me flying across the gym?
Yes. So what happens is you took one that I like to call, like, you know when Magneto lets go of his magnetism? You went back, you hit the wall and was like, fuck, bro. And I said, I was a little nervous about the property here, but you did a great job, and it is a difficult service to do, and we salute you for that service.
Shit.
Because
Dubs, that's all that matters. Dubs.
the results were, and they speak for themselves. So tell the people where they can go find you and your cannabis, if you will, your weed. Because again,
We do have some business.
so I hear. But where can people find your shit, man?
It is, if I'm not mistaken, it is Imperial.extracts.710. And that's my boss, Vic. He's super cool.
Get action on it.
I believe the page is private though.
$50 on her to win pays
Send him a follow. As long as you're not a fucking narc, you should be alright.
We got a public service announcement.
Oh,
announcement.
No.
One of those announcements.
Okay. So
We have a public service announcement right now.
I want to point this out right now because
It's important.
Oh, he found it!
Amber alert. Amber alert.
So here's what I'm going to tell you guys right now is The hardest part
Freddie,
about
for what
this,
it's worth, I love you.
Freddie, I love you too, bro. But I want to point this out, which is, it's Amber Alert.
Give one for Andrew.
Amber Alert.
Yo, we
Give one for Andrew. We gotta. I'm not a Catholic, but up down. What was it? Down up.
I'm not Catholic either, brother.
Hold on. I have some notes here. Freddie said some notes.
Bro, do you think Moses part of the Red Sea?
Brother, please.
You believe Michael? You believe Michael Bisping could KO Luke Rockhold?
Wait, I'm sorry.
That was just close.
What fucking white?
That was close.
Luke out cold. What do you want?
Hold on.
Hey, hold on, watch this. This girl's gonna fuck up like she always does.
No, Gabe. Okay. I want to make sure that we're not just putting this slander out here, because I have seen one person in question at this table previously congratulate a champ when they retired, and is now saying, jokingly, that their championship might have been faulty. Milton Arguello, I look at you right now. Are you saying that Michael Bisping did it by BS in winning against the Ken doll, Luke Rockhold?
Michael Bisping is great.
He is great. Okay.
Go.
He's not the GOAT, though.
Go.
He's definitely not the GOAT.
Go middleweight of all time.
No. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Hey, I'm going to let you go do what you need to do.
Was temporarily
Sash, I
the
want
most
to tell you this right
winning
now.
fighter in UFC history.
You are one of my favorite people. You're a brother. I love you so much, my friend.
He had the most wins in UFC history. People just slept on it. It was like Dana White said it during the press conference. And I was like, what?
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. She is a friend of the show.
What? Wait, hold on. For a minute, dude.
No. Don't look at this. What is this?
Dude, super impressive.
Kevin is over here shadowboxing nothing. Hold on.
Coming with us to be a goon?
Wait, what's happening? Why is
this watching what? I'm also on Twitter. Honestly, okay. Can I come back? Can I get invited back? Can I come back?
Yes, you can come back. Come back, Gabe.
Guys, there's no fight going on.
Why are you?
I love rap, but like I hang out with him a lot.
Shut up, Gabe. Go away.
It's a safety meeting, man.
Thank you. Why are you shadowboxing over on the side, sir?
I fought November 5th.
Yeah.
Fighters rep.
Okay.
Got the W. I haven't done shit since. Dealing with a little bit of injury. Just got good word from the doctors that I'm pretty much good to go. So now I'm moving around more freely. So now we back.
That ankle pretty good, man? You good?
Ankle's great. Knee's great. You're not going to touch it, so it doesn't matter. Bring it.
You do know, though. Oh, you can tell. You know what the best part about it is? My favorite sort of evil villain trope is the one that's like, bring it. Ooh, I'm injured. No.
I gotta have a failsafe.
Because he literally, when I go, you coming back to jiu-jitsu? You go,
My MCL, they tell me it was straight.
Oh, I didn't get to do the joke that I was going to tell you earlier about Nico. Because Nico, love him, happy for him, congratulations, Nico. You put up that video of him getting a submission, right? What I wanted to say was, this could be you, but you quit.
The spice at. All right, I'll be back, y'all.
All right, we're going to see you for the main event, right? All right, get on out of here. Let me ask this. We've still got our good friend Johnny here. Johnny, where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? Where did all of this shit come unglued? I don't.
It was bound to happen. You know what I mean?
Because we're at the co-main now, and I'm worried about every person in this room.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
They're dropping like flies, though. Everyone was standing in the beginning.
I want to point this out. Everybody is lying down because life is too hard for them. Kevin is now shadowboxing, apparently, to no one. He's grabbing drinks that he doesn't even belong. That does not belong to you, sir. Do not touch that. Look at that. That doesn't belong to him.
It does not. He doesn't look like he cares.
He does not. And you know what? Sadly, he's too big to really handle it.
Absolutely.
I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Kevin has a bet with me. He says that I cannot heel hook him. Do you believe that I can?
Kevin says you cannot heel hook him. What are the stipulations for this matchup? Are there rounds? Is there a time limit? Is there what's the parameters here?
It's just he's saying, can I heel hook him? That's it. There's no time limit. There's no anything that we put down yet.
So will you set the parameters?
I'll tell you this.
Because what if he says in a 2-minute round?
It's possible. I would come up with a strategy for that. The hard part is, I feel like what's going to happen is it's going to be like a 10-minute round, and I feel like there's strong likelihood.
I have faith in you. I believe it's absolutely possible you heel hook Kevin.
But do I do it? I'm not asking if you believe I can do it, because this is some bullshit answer that I could get from another tattoo artist that I could bring on this show right now.
You're not wrong.
But I brought you on this show specifically to talk about this, sir.
Okay, but full disclosure, I've never seen Kevin roll ever. I know nothing about his jiu-jitsu. Nothing.
Okay. But you know a little about mine.
I know a fair amount about yours because your reputation precedes you. So outside of personal experience, I've heard quite a bit about your skills.
Yes, okay.
I respect the fuck out of your jiu-jitsu skills. So I have no doubt in my mind that under the right circumstances, you could heel hook everyone in this room. I don't know what Kevin's capable of. I don't know what his defense is like.
Oh, what's up? What's up? I see TJ's back here. What's up, TJ? TJ, are you good? Or what's up? Oh, did you want to come back in? Okay. Well, I mean, you literally just shoehorned your way in. You were looking at a piece of paper, but kind of pathetically, like a cat that's waiting to be fed. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do or not. I can bring you on, sir. Come on over this way. If you could do me a solid and grab scorecards for this. I'm not wrong on that assessment, though, right?
You were dead on.
Because I'm going to look at that tape a little bit later tonight.
We were all thinking it. You just said it.
Okay, so I did Gabe, did Sasha, did Johnny. That is you. Thank you, sir. Ooh, everybody smells delicious right now. Are you making it rain scorecards? Oh, wow. All right, the return of TJ back here. I see Gabe. If I can get a Gabe.
Bro, it fucking smells like weed. I told him to go down the fucking alley.
I can definitely hear Milton on my ear back right now. Can you do me a solid? Can you get Gabe?
I think the smell may have just told us where Gabe is.
I think so. Yeah. All right, I'm going to look on over right now. TJ, there's a big important question. Okay? You've rolled with me.
I have.
You originally rolled with Kevin way before me. Do you feel that I can heel hook Kevin?
That you can what?
Heel hook Kevin.
Maybe his bad knee. Yeah, he'll probably pass. If you do the knee that already has been reconstructed, he'll probably give you a little yeah, I'm done. You're done. just target the bad knee.
He's not on this?
His name down.
You're on right now. He said, no, I'm not. And I said, okay.
I want to
He's
point
wrong.
out there's a knee that says
Call Jordan back.
I mean, I can bring Jordan back on. That's fine.
Jordan.
First of all,
Jordan.
if you're here, you work here.
We need a spot. You want on?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan is making his return back on over this way. We're having a discussion because we're going to bring on the female goat.
Oh.
I believe Amanda Newens, unless you have other feelings about other people. But we were discussing here, Jordan. So we talked about this, which was, we were talking about the fact that obviously you and I have issues on straight footlocks.
Yes.
But I'm going to put you on the spot. You know where the original conversation for that comes from, right? Kevin Ross, our pal, does not believe I can heel hook him. How do you feel?
That one, I mean, no way you're me going. I don't think anybody can stop you. That won't work.
So let me get this straight. You believe my chances are
They're decent.
okay.
I won't say high because Kevin's Kevin.
It's awesome.
Okay.
I told him to just target Kev's bad knee already. The one that already got, surgery.
That will increase your odds.
Yeah, I'm like, he'll tap sooner. It's easy.
Would it help you if I have photo evidence of me already putting him in the spot? This is 2 weeks before his fight. Actually, I think it's 2 weeks before his fight. I have his heel hook, like a heel hook set up.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I go, "You fight in 2 weeks, you idiot."
Wait, did you tap him?
Of course I wasn't a tapper.
Oh, so you can't tap him?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Wow. Wait, you have to
Can I
factor
ask
in.
why you're putting Kevin in a heel hook 2 weeks before fighting? You're mad that he hasn't tapped yet. I'm mad that you put him there.
Are you mad that I put him in? Hold on. Let me remind you.
That's my whole thing.
Your reputation.
The guy had a fight in 2 weeks. I tried to heel hook him.
No, jerk. What I did was, he's a goon, and I was rolling with him. I wasn't kicking, him squarely with precise kicking ability, TJ. I was making sure that when I
Are you
rolled it.
upset that I kicked you during kickboxing
Actually,
sparring?
no, I'm not.
Is that what we're saying?
I'm more so just commenting on the multiple notes that we got both physically and digitally on this show that seem to affirm a certain way. But what I'm saying to you is, when Kevin and I were just playfully rolling, we can ask him. Kevin, question for you.
When was the last time Kev legitimately trained jiu-jitsu?
Kev, real quick, and we're on camera and you're under oath. Were you put in a heel hook predicament before your fight when we were just kind of playfully rolling? Predicament? Yeah.
What definition of predicament means?
It just means were you put in a setup where you...
heel hook or no?
Absolutely not. Okay. Was it there? Absolutely. Was he going to finish it? No, because I knew it was there. And I knew he knew it was there.
So what was that discussion that was happening in your head?
It was a discussion definitely happening in my head, but it was also happening between both of us because you knew I was going to fight. And it's not like you were going to stop your day. But I knew that you knew that. And because I know that you knew that.
So I would just like to go ahead and point out here, and people can make their own decisions on the validity of it or not.
Again, I'm not saying it wasn't there.
Okay. And
But he wasn't going to get it.
I just want to point out because you actually were in an interview with me in which you said, I knew you would not do it to me for mere sake of I'm fighting in a week.
And we both know it.
But Kev is saying even if you wanted to do it, that shit ain't happening.
Did I not also say that?
So let me go ahead and point to you. I just want to show to you right here. Here's a man who's a little concerned. I had some people who were asking.
Zoom in.
What do you mean zoom in? Look at this. You want to zoom in? You need to see
expressions on his face.
Wow. So look at this.
Motherfucker is smiling ear to ear.
Hold on. This is a man who is not escaping, but is looking at me and saying, I don't know how to get out of
It
this.
looks like a man thinking,
My balls are hot.
I'm most intrigued by the bicep sleeve.
The what?
The bicep sleeve.
The bicep.
Is that what we're talking about?
All right. Fight is happening right now.
Okay,
Gabe,
over
what is
under
that?
on how long it takes Nunes to sleep her.
I'll say 2 rounds.
2 rounds, okay.
2 rounds. Okay.
Pena would help.
So okay. Johnny. Johnny, stop talking to Gabe. He's not on the show. Sorry. Who is going to win this and how?
Exactly, we know that.
Well, sadly, I have 4 different bets on Nunez.
What's wrong with you?
The one I'm really hoping for is a 4th round sub.
Oh, yeah,
That would be the shit.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
Wait, you're asking for a sub?
I would
From
love to
who?
see a 4th round from Nunez.
Oh, from Nunez. Okay.
Yo, it
They're
ain't.
all on Nunez. All 4 bets are on Nunez.
Oh, all 4 bets on Nunez.
round.
Okay, just making sure. That's
Little
fake.
late.
It's like a plus 2,500 bet. I'm hoping for it.
Understood.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Jordan, just shoot my rocker and then
Where
just
are
jump
you
on
in
a
all
truck.
of this?
I mean, fuck it.
So Juliana Pena is going to finish her viciously. Wow. With an overhand right.
Oh.
And that's not a serious prediction.
Because that overhand right's not looking good right now.
You know, it's going to happen.
But I'm a man that just wants to watch the world burn.
So why do you feel this?
Oh no, Juliana!
Okay, it has been a minute and a half into this fight. Juliana Pena has been put on her ass twice.
Yeah, it's not looking good. And she's standing straight up and down when she's firing back at Nunez. She's looking pretty rough.
Okay, see how you described Kev's face of concern? That was on Pena's face right now. She's like, oh, fuck.
First of all, nobody's ever
Ever inside the distance.
But I'd like to believe that's all the more reason I would submit Kevin.
Check this wrestling though. Check this wrestling.
You're gonna check.
I never noticed Nunez has a Super Mario tattoo on her leg.
Check it.
It's as good as yours, bro.
You see that? She got Mario on her calf.
What?
She's got Mario
She
tattoo,
does.
dude.
She does. She's got a
Or is
Mario
that
tattoo on
Wario?
her
I
calf.
can't even tell.
That's the right hat.
She's trying to get that Mario party.
Johnny, I have a question for you. How often do you look at these fighter tattoos and you're like, that's terrible?
100% of the
All
time.
of them? They're all pretty bad.
They all have garbage tats, dude.
Was that there was going to be a segment where I was going to have you guys guess whose tattoos belong to him. Finish it in time. Like, Jordan, what is happening right now?
She's trying to gas her out. So she gave her back. Letting her put in the choke. She's gonna gas her arms, spin real quick, get up on her feet, overhand right.
Okay. She does look dangerously close to having her.
That's called so I know you're not educated.
It's called showmanship.
It's called rope-a-dope, but it's applied to MMA.
Why are you always ready?
It's rear naked choke-a-dope.
Rare naked choke-a-dope. Okay. I've never really seen that catch on.
It's innovative. You'll see it right now.
TJ, so you were obviously on the noon stream. You were asking me how long this was going to take. How long do you think?
I think she finishes it late round.
Wait, late round one? That's now?
Yeah, within, I think, well, that was, I'm saying it based on my prediction from 5 minutes ago.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just letting you know. You could have changed the...
I'm an honest man.
250.
I'm honest.
Yeah, what is that? Oh shit, it is.
She still could do it. If she darces her right now, I'm
That's
going to
pretty
lose
tough,
my
dude.
mind.
15, good.
Okay, Johnny.
Doesn't she have her championship belt tattooed on her back?
Wait, she
I think
does?
that's what that is right there.
That's a championship belt that she has on her
I
back?
don't know. I was asking, but I think it is.
Has anybody ever asked you to tattoo a championship belt?
I think it's a belt.
Right?
She has
I
tattooed
think
on
it's
her
the belt,
back.
dude.
Wait. Has anybody ever...
No, on
like shoulder
her,
blade.
I haven't seen that.
Has anybody ever asked you to
on her
tattoo
right
a
shoulder
championship
blade
belt on them?
on the
Not
back. I
yet,
think
dude.
that's a belt.
Because I'll tell you this much. When I have gone to like pro wrestling shows and people have their championship belts, I always think to myself, who did you beat to take that? So I always think it's fair game if I go up and challenge them to a match right then and there. And the problem is, I think society frowns upon that. So it doesn't go well.
Yeah, you did, but
But it goes well for me, very much so. Jordan,
we gotta wait for Dustin.
we've been looking at this right now. You mentioned a little bit of a boxer rope-a-dope. Is that coming to fruition here?
So it's, Nunez looks more gassed than she was like a minute ago. So I think, it's part of the plan.
I just want to make sure that Jordan...
Defied the expectations of many haters. We got some nice ground and pound from the
I
bottom.
respect your commitment
Everyone
to the
knows the way to win
charade.
is off your back against Nunez.
Jordan, there's nothing that makes me happier than cataloging everything you're saying right now. So that if I ever take your back again, I'm going to go, you know what, guys? He gave this to me. It's clearly part of his strategy. Noted.
Give up the back. Let the arm slip right under the
Let
chin.
him get under the chin, full locked in,
Don't hand fight at all.
They gas a little bit.
And you just trust in that iron neck flex, right? Just
And then when you get back on the feet, arms are gassed.
Jordan, I'm going to be
Why hasn't anybody
completely
thought of this
honest
before?
with you here.
Pena.
I am somebody who has let people do a number of these things because of my high defensive game. This ain't it, kid.
Maybe this is just a new level.
It's a new level that I've never hit. Yes. Okay. Thank you for educating me.
What are you going to say?
Not because of that first round. It's not going to be like...
You're one of those people.
I think he's trying to reverse this into a Conor McGregor casual. Like I'm Sasha hosting a show right now. How dare you, sir? All right, TJ, are you worried your prediction didn't happen?
What is Pena doing?
No, I mean,
That's
Pena was
terrible.
doing what she was supposed to, but unlike Jordan, I'm not
What was
going to
that
throw up a
feint even?
charade.
She's like in a full boxing stance and half.
I think she's actually in trouble. I think
And
her
Nunez
best
is just
shot
looking
would
at her
have been to
amused.
stub Amanda.
Probably,
That did
honestly,
not
yes.
pan out at all. So,
No, and I didn't see any scenario in which he was going to sub Amanda.
that's my only thing I could think of how it could happen would be, Amanda has some bad weight cut because she's getting towards the end of her career and doesn't give a shit anymore, and then somehow slows down, gets taken down, and gets tapped. That's how I saw it.
I'm really impressed with Juliana's footwork here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Nunez is in all kinds of trouble. All kinds of trouble. Oh.
I've never seen a guest look at me and go,
Amanda's getting actually pretty
say
tired.
anything about that non-verbally that she did here. So, okay, I'm going to tell you what I said.
Beautiful boxing from
Hey,
Juliana.
yo, I'm going to tell you what I said. I'm going to tell you what I said on the podcast about Juliana Pena. We had both our guests talk about how they thought, yes, that one, Amanda Nunes was going to win no matter what. And I said, Juliana Pena is scrappy. And she does well in these kind of dumb kind of fights where you discount her and then she just kind of stand and fucking bangs with you.
You know what I mean?
So I'm not saying I don't see her vision. I'm just saying you're saying the even more goon version of what I said on my show.
All I'm saying is that I just watched Lomachenko box 12 rounds beautifully, and this might surpass it.
Might be pulled off this show so quickly. I cannot express to you. So, all right, I'm going to go over to Johnny. What are you seeing out of the Lioness right now?
The Lioness is fading hard, dude. She looks like she's fighting off the back foot right now. I think she's respecting Pena's power quite a bit at this point.
I think she's not used to girls handling her power.
Okay.
And so
girls being able to tough the shit.
and she's hitting her, cracking her with everything, but Juliana Pena is right there. She's not fading.
So hold on. I want to say this right now. Let's look over this way. TJ, you said that you only could envision a submission, but is there a possibility that the GOAT gets knocked out here tonight?
Based on the last 45 seconds, actually, maybe.
If Juliana Pena,
I've never seen Amanda slow down this fast.
Let's go!
Pena in here putting it on her, though.
I like that we've seen Jordan come alive right now.
At the exact moment Pena punches.
Oh, let's go! Oh, wow.
If she subs her, what did I say?
Well, you said first round. Get the fuck out of here.
Did she tap?
No!
Subbed her. I think I said it. I think I called it. I said sub her. Subbed her.
Everybody apologized.
Hold on. So
Wait,
TJ,
wait a minute.
hold on.
Wait, hold on.
was
Let him talk.
Hold on.
How's the ref stop this?
I want to point something. So hold on. I want to point something out. TJ was the one that said she would get the submission.
I did.
Jordan was the one with unwavering belief.
Yeah.
It is a combination between the two. I cannot give solo credit to either of them.
So all I'm hearing is Jordan and I are the smartest people in this room.
What I am saying to both of you is,
Karma asked to bet $150. I told him $1.50 max. Look at his face right now. Look at Karma's face right now.
Look at this right here.
Where did her jaw break? From a punch?
okay.
That's face us, but whatever I got. Modelo?
There's like his
Whatever one of these is.
That's the craziest.
Wait, who the fuck just said she lost?
It was like minus 1100 plus the 50.
Everybody put respect on my name right now. Tell me I didn't hold.
I want to point this out, Jordan.
Call next fight, Mr. fucking Nostradamus.
What? Because he predicts these things.
I still don't believe it.
So let me point this out. It is nice and adorable that Jordan did this amongst a group of people here. I, however, said this on my podcast a week before, so it's nice that you could follow my lead.
Fucking do it.
Why are they not showing? Did you not laugh at my rear naked?
Karma.
Because it didn't happen in the first round.
Rear naked, no choke.
Why did I fucking
Did she do it in the first round?
I didn't say it in the first round.
But you said that she was going to do it, and I had a caveat, it's not happening right now.
And finish it in the next round.
I just want to point out right now that you were more impressed with her striking. And you said it was a rope-a-dope. It wasn't a rope-a-dope. She didn't exhaust you.
Did she not finish? Did she not
She
finish her with
pushed her
striking?
up afterwards.
Did I not say that she was going to land a fight finishing shot?
No.
You literally had someone that just said no right now.
I did. I heard you went over and I said it was a hook.
Hold on. Can I point this out to all of you?
Did I not say she boxed better than Lomachenko did? I did.
And she put her way in the second round. Can I just point this out right now? I just looked at the screen and looked at the shot that we've got going out. When the fuck did this turn into the fucking Wu-Tang Clan? Y'all motherfuckers are right over here.
Academy, nothing to fuck with. Alright, it's not one of us.
It is not one of us. Okay, good to know.
She took the gloves off.
No. She just took her clothes off.
That's a lot of fight.
Hold on, I got something. To say.
What do you guys say? Speak up. Hold up. Let me get you a shot.
Hey, she's retiring. Did Amanda Nunes just do the job?
Yeah, she did the
for
job.
Juliana Pena?
See, these other people don't understand.
What the fuck is that?
Yes, she did. You know what it is? The business has to go on without you.
She legit just handed the belts off. Like, here you go, kid.
You go on your back.
Oh my god. I'm disgusted.
So here's what happened. I want to point this out. Kevin, thank you for doing that. Kevin came in and stole your thunder by having better analysis. He did. And here's why. Because Kevin brought in the right context, which is pro wrestling, which is everything. Pro wrestling is everywhere. And literally just said she did the job. Do you know what understand and like what did the job means? You passed it on. So what happens is it's like when you give up, when you have your last match, you were supposed to lose on your back. To pass forward for the next generation to go. Kevin's analysis, stellar. Your analysis, okay.
This proves to show professional fighting is real.
Here.
My son,
Honestly, it does look like Nunes was kind of on purpose.
Oh, it's like pro wrestling teaches us everything.
Hey, does this make Kayla Harrison the best women's fighter in the game right now? Nunes by hand?
So here's the issue.
What was it? Do you know how bad it is? Why is she smiling?
She didn't want to go like Ronda Rousey.
Thank you.
That's it.
She's done.
I want to point out to here.
It was across his shoulder.
Listen, Kevin.
Your favorite guy. My favorite? Your favorite.
So I thought she was gonna fuck up like she always does. By the way, I'm still taking that quotation with me because I'm gonna still hit everybody with that. Every time I submit somebody, I'll be like, well, I caught them with that armbar because they fuck up like I always do. Okay, so let me go ahead and say this real quick. Everybody, you can only hear me at this point. Myself, I think I gave Jordan the other slot here. Jordan, we're gonna do a cheers in a minute.
Okay. To me?
No. But even though I can't toast you because you didn't put into effect what I did before you, I still want to give you the opportunity to talk up yourself. So what I'm doing is I'm giving you the camera to say what you need to say about yourself, to put yourself over. So I'm going to mute myself. You do what you need to do.
I just would like to say that I'm a fight genius because I predicted Juliana Pena to win by hands in the second round. I called the rear naked choke-a-dope. Raph laughed at me, said I didn't know what I was talking about, acted like I was trolling. I'm not fucking trolling. Pena smoked her. Better boxing performance than Lomachenko tonight. And Raph needs to put some respect on my name. The cheers should be dedicated to me and Juliana Pena because she put on performance of a lifetime.
Can I point something? Well, did she retire? I just want to go ahead and point something out here real quick. Why does it sound like when you're pounding on the ground here, and I don't know that other people can hear this or I don't know that other people can hear this or appreciate this in the way it needs to be done, but why would you're pounding on this table right now? You sound like J. Jonah Jameson being like, and I want pictures of the Spider-Man. And I was like, who is this cat over here doing this bullshit? So, Jordan, what I can say to you is, you are an excellent fighter, and you have excellent analysis. That is almost on par with mine. But I feel with good self-humility and maybe some reflection, you can get there.
Did you see the rear naked choke-a-dope?
Oh, I didn't have to because I already called it a week before you did.
Did you see it mid-fight?
But I want to make sure. It didn't have to do it mid-fight. I did a week before
Did you not say that your rear naked choke-a-dope was better than Juliana Pena's, but you've never won a UFC title with it?
I don't need to.
Really?
Because I just beat you here.
What's that mean?
What do you think it means? I literally just clowned you and said, talk yourself up here right now, and you did, and I'm giving you the opportunity to have it. And yet, you still can't live in the moment of, you got a good moment for you. That's almost as good as mine.
You're tripping.
I'm not tripping.
You're tripping.
Also, you're on tape now as saying that she had just as beautiful as a performance as Lomachenko.
Better.
I will let the streets take to that.
You know math?
Explain where the math comes in.
So, Lomachenko?
Yeah.
Did you watch the fight?
I was watching parts of it, yeah.
Parts of it.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry, because I was hosting the show.
Okay, it's okay. You were watching parts of it.
I was making sure that I was making you look good.
It went 12.
It went 12 rounds, okay.
Juliana Pena, do you know what it went? 2, like I said.
Because she did the job.
And
we've discussed.
One second, math problem. Is 12 less than 100?
I'm sorry, have you performed a job ever in your life?
Is
a job taking out your theory.
Because I lost everything.
So here's what I want to show you.
What's the max I should do on Pena?
So Jordan.
I had him.
Jordan, here's the problem. Kevin, if you had me, you, everybody else. So like you're on a spectrum of being above everybody else, and you should really feel good about that.
You guys, I
should have hit you up, dude.
Hold on, we need to do a toast to Juliana Pena.
Major important right now.
Okay, what's up?
Pena.
The audience wants to know the Messiah, Nostradamus himself. What is he picking for Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira?
This will be controversial right now.
I want to know too. 3 rounds.
What?
Say again?
Oliveira inside 3 rounds. So under 3 or less.
Jordan and I are actually in agreement on this.
Oh, that was like.
I mean, honestly, everybody should be in agreement with.
I was like, I thought they were saying he was betting you, and I was like, don't take that back.
I'll take Charles in 2.
Okay.
2.
I think 1 or 2.
Two things, goons. Grab a drink if you are drinking. We are going to do a toast to Juliana Pena. The person who is leading the toast is the person that got it right after I did and Kevin did. But he is still like right up there.
It was on the chin.
It was a crossfade. It was Milton dust to your fucking nose, bro.
Bro, tell me those cookies are not fire.
Move your fucking head. Hey, Sasha.
That has been better tonight than you dropping in a cookie to give this man his flowers.
Fire! Fire!
People, I'm catching COVID, by the way.
Costco cookies.
Well, I don't know that was important, but I'm glad you did.
And he was talking shit.
Yo, and I want to point this out. Look at this man over here. Crypto.com, UFC, sponsor this man. Give him some money. And then while you're at it, give us some money too. I'm good with that.
$1,000. I know, bro.
All right.
You told me 150.
You got a drink?
You would have told me 20, maybe.
Dude, he really said $150. I said maybe $1.50. Karma's gonna put $150, and I said no, $1.50.
What were the odds? Bro, I would cover $6,000.
The odds are so. Dude, she was plus.
It was 100 to win like 700. I can't believe she did.
Okay. So, we have a couple seconds before we get to the main event.
The cookie. Did you try the cookie?
I got a beer here. Kevin's over this way. Sash.
Who was talking shit on the cookie?
What do you need? What do you need? Do you need a beer?
No, I'm good for right now. Milton, if you could do a round call for everybody so we can do a toast.
Hey! Toast! Right now, bro. Come here, toast.
Put the cookie down.
I can put the cookie down.
For a second.
We need another cookie for Jordan.
We got one left. We can go have this for the guys.
Jordan runs the cookies straight.
Hey! I just want to know who's talking down upon the Costco cookies right now.
Get.
Where's it at
Nobody
right
should
now?
ever talk down about the Costco.
Look at it with the fucking Costco cookies.
Get on camera. Get on camera.
Show us the fucking cookie.
Show us the cookie.
Show us the fucking cookie.
I want to point out, I had control of this show. I had it until now. We are so close to this thing being done. And I thank you for being here. We have one more fight. I'm not trying to steal your cookie. Okay. Guys. Yo. So, here's how it's going to go. Guys.
$100 is going down on Dustin Poirier.
You're putting $100 down on Dustin Poirier. On money line for what? I don't feel like that's the strongest play, but you do what you want.
Dustin Poirier, third round KO right now.
Okay. Here's what we got going on. Right now, I want to pay this man some flowers. Jordan did get it right. Jordan, you are a true fighter, an excellent prognosticator, and I would love, as the person who got it the most right, for you to get out of the way so Kevin can actually do the cheers to Juliana Pena because he got it the most correct. Boo yourself. Don't boo Kevin. Kevin, bring it on in.
Kev, you better give me alley-oop right here.
So, Kevin, here's what's happening right now.
Boo this
I
man.
am turning this up to you. This toast is to one Juliana Pena. You have the microphone right here, sir. Hit it right on this way.
Listen, first of all, shout out Love Movement. Check them out every Sunday. Skid Row handing out food and clothes and all that good shit. This man created a shout out to Grappling Out. Shout out Rap. And I got it the most right because she did the job. So cheers, Juliana.
Cheers.
To my training partner, Juliana Pena.
I want to point out, you told that man to put you over, and he still was like, nope. I'm going to put me over and shine to your charity.
He gave me a consolation.
He gave me a consolation.
If you're by submission,
Okay.
plus means 1,500.
Now hold up. Everybody, if you still got a drink, stay right there. Good. Come on, dude. I need for you to lead us on the Sean O'Malley. Wait, no, Kai Car France. That's what we got. I need you to do the toast to Kai Car France.
He got a knockout.
Fuck!
Yo, they said earlier somebody put 319K on Nunez.
Congratulations. Epic win tonight.
Who win it though, you know?
It was an amazing fight for the record.
I don't know, man. That much though? I mean, yeah, it seemed like a sure thing, but
He said
still.
exactly how that fight would go, and I just cheered on Kai Kara France.
Cheers.
I also called it.
Kai Kara France!
Take their cheers.
No, Gabe me the credit. I just said Kai Kara France sucks. He just spams overhand right, but he called it.
But that's exactly what he needed.
That's exactly
Hold on. Can I point this out real quick?
2.5 rounds. That's all I care about.
Can I point this out? I like that Jordan was waiting for this cheers to happen. Not only asked for his own flowers again, but then said, hold up. I deserve more credit, but I'm also cheersing with a cookie in hand. All right.
Not even a little.
Let me go ahead.
If your hair was
Where is my list?
Also, you need more fucked up ears.
All right. All right, the final list that I had for tonight for the final mics. Milton, Kevin, Gabe, Jordan, congratulations. Good work tonight, sir. You get a medal of honor. Here. I should.
Yeah, you know. Back then.
All right, the fucking real analysts are here.
Oh, wow.
Take the mic, baby.
Let's go! So let me get this straight. Gabe put you over, and he said that you called.
I did not call that. I just said what Kai Kara France likes doing. I only had under 20.
And I cheered on Kai Kara France.
Called the fight.
Yes.
Let's make that clear. Gabe called the fight. Okay, he got it right. I just said Kai Kara France stands overhand right. No. That's it. And I had my bet was under 2.5 rounds.
Okay, now hold on.
But I did not call that fight. Mr.
Oliveira
Gabe
cards? No,
Calvento.
on the back.
Thank you.
On the
Fundamental
back side of the
striking
TV.
coach.
The pink,
Here's
one.
Thank you.
I like that you put over him.
6 p.m. at Mama Academy. You're not gonna get that anywhere else.
Anywhere else.
Anywhere else.
Anywhere else.
Anywhere else.
Teaching here.
Brother, thank you.
Please make sure you show
Fucking
up.
bread up. Come over here.
Get your bread up and come on down. Bread up.
Thank you.
Please tell everybody I referred you. Ash Donovan referred you.
Ash Donovan.
I want to point this out. This man over here is putting you over by like quoting "da baby."
I like it. I like it. Get your bread up and come on down. Take a class.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Wait. Why am I speaking?
Hey, get up. We're supporting Dustin. Scorecard.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
Scorecard.
It went down.
No scorecard
It was like at like one,
Also, like,
almost 200. No, 190 something. I saw it as low as 125.
No, guys, if anyone can see this on whatever camera this is,
Go for it, Gabe.
I really wasn't sure if Rap would be this prepared, but this
I saw
actually
it went
has
down to like
5 rounds
120.
on this one, and the other ones really do only have 3.
Yeah.
And it just shows how much better prepared for this he is than all of us.
Thank you. I
not
do
gonna lie.
my best to make sure everybody feels at home and very much feels like they are going to win. I'm going to go on over to Kev. Kev over on the side.
Yes, sir.
Who's winning this fight?
Dustin Poirier. Second round, TKO.
Second round TKO. That is bold. That is bold.
Easy.
Gabe, I'm coming over to you right now. Who's winning this fight?
Dustin Poirier via decision. This is gonna be a 5-round war.
5-round war. Okay, I go over to the boss man himself.
That's what you said about Ponzinibbio.
That is what I said about punching the
Shout out.
You weren't on the show. Calm yourself. Boss man. Who's winning?
Fuck, I don't know. This is a tough one. This one's a flip one for me. I don't know. I've been going back and forth all week.
Okay.
My gambling side bet Dustin Poirier $50 on the 3rd round.
I like that too.
$450. But okay, that's gambling. That's gambling.
No, that's not gambling.
Okay.
That's not gambling.
This one's a tough one for me. I think I'm scared of Oliveira's chin. Okay, I'm scared of his ability to deal with pressure, which Dustin Poirier does really well. But for some reason, I think that Oliveira has become such a better fighter, and he's able to deal with that pressure and that he's a dog. He's no longer Oliveira where he just gets dropped and quit. So I don't know. I really don't know. If I'm honest, I don't know. This fight, I don't know. Flip a coin.
This is the longest I've seen someone keep their glasses on getting into the cage for all of my years of fighting.
That is
All of my
fair
years of
game.
there you go. He just was like, oh shit.
Dude, he loves his glasses, man. I can't hate on
Oliveira,
that.
then.
Kevin, where the fuck did you go?
Someone spilled some water at the beer pong table.
Oh no.
Yeah, but we're good now.
That's good. You know, I'm glad that you were able to take care of things because I was concerned. I was like, this man literally just walked off the set.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Good man. Let me ask this, Milt. Yeah. Big question. Do you feel a kinship because you share a nickname with the Diamond that is fighting here tonight?
Diamante.
I had no fucking idea who Justin Poirier was when Thor Skansky gave me the nickname of the Diamond.
No idea?
No idea.
So you didn't watch any documentaries or anything?
Like Fightville
Dude, I was
or
fucking like 13. Before the documentary even came out. Being honest.
I mean, to be fair, I knew Dustin before I really knew you, so it was kind of hard to figure out that. I was like, yo, I don't know how you got that. Where did you get the nickname from? You got it from who?
My first MMA coach, Thor Skansky. Diamond, from his story, was in Muay Thai. They would give
What are we doing?
The prize student, the one who would make them the most money, the nickname the Diamond. So that's the nickname he gave me. That was my first nickname, and it stuck with me, and it just went from there. So
I like that. That does.
shout out Thor Skansky. Shout out 101 Boxing. Love the dude. He's batshit crazy like me. Still love him.
So here's what I think. I think there's a difference. I think that amongst most people, you're normal, but then amongst the rest of us, we know how crazy you are.
I'm not crazy.
You just said you were crazy, and then now you're saying you're not crazy.
False.
Okay. Okay. Kev, you were mentioning what was happening over there. What did you see that happened on the screen?
As Oliveira is rounding the cage as he's coming in, he like stops to give daps to like Poirier and his team. Like, what, like, dude, no, fuck out of here. What are we doing? If I'm Poirier, like, I'd be like, yo, why did I just do that? And I look at him at my team, like, why didn't you tell him fuck off? What are we doing? We're fighting. We can be friends after.
So, Kevin, you haven't made friends with any of your opponents in the past?
After the fact, we're gonna, like, before it's all respect, cool, yeah, whatever. But like, we're gonna go punch each other in the face, and then like during that time, it's fuck you. After, no problem.
Yo, hold on. I want to bring over to this, Gabe. What is happening over on your
Karma's
view?
shadowboxing. He has so much money on the line.
Mr. Carvento, when's the last time you saw Karma in a class?
Damn, Karma.
I'll give Karma
Hey,
enough
Karma
credit.
over
He
here
did jump
giving
to one
somebody
class
the
like
work.
2 weeks ago, but before that, easy 6 months. Easy 6 months. Him, Freddie, and Andrew are fighting for the record right now.
Damn.
Hey, everybody got shot.
No!
I saw Andrew at the bar last night. Just want to let you guys know he's not fight ready.
All right, I gotta tell you guys,
let's go.
I'm so excited for this fight for a number of reasons. I feel like everybody's heart is going for Dustin Poirier, but I gotta tell you, there's a strong feeling in me that has been going for Oliveira here. But having said all that, I really don't care who wins. I'm good either outcome on this one because of a number of reasons. One, Charlie Olives, great things can still happen for him in the division. But if Poirier does win, what do y'all feel about Gagey Poirier again?
I think it goes the same way.
I think it goes the same way too.
And you can feel it goes the same way. But I'm not asking you how it would go. I'm asking you, how would you feel about watching it again?
Does it sell?
I love it.
I don't
You
hate
said,
it.
hold on. You said it wouldn't sell?
No, somebody else out there.
Oh,
Someone
you
said.
can leave. You're not in the dais right now.
So I think, like, would I love it? No. Is it a bad fight? Absolutely not. It'd be entertaining, but I'd be like, let's see how this goes.
Well, Kevin's a hater, so like.
That's fair. That's fair.
Dude, I think the fight would go like Usman, Covington too. You know, it'd be a lot closer than people think. But we all know who the winner is.
But like, we just saw Justin Gaethje in fucking.
Oh, wait. Why are you barking at this man?
Milton just turned into one of his dogs.
No, Milton just turned into No, Milton just turned into one of his dogs. He literally started going DMX on you in a rap battle. And then,
he threw me off, so I guess I won.
Did the job.
No, that's not how that works.
No, it's not. Again, that's how you can tell these children have very little recognition of how pro wrestling works here, Kevin, when they don't understand doing the job and going with your on the back. Because I'll say this, Bryce Mongolio says, I have little to no doubt about it, Noons through that fight.
It feels like it was kind of weird.
You said that right here. Look, it's a comment that happens. Also, I don't understand why Bryce is in a fucking sweater with a fucking dress-up shirt right here.
What?
He also put up, he says,
For the record, I like your sweater, dog.
don't play to him.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Don't come that way.
Here we go.
All right, we're about to start right now. But Bryce
shake it out,
also just said, I hate Oliveira. So, Gabe, this is what I'm talking about.
Too much love.
This is where I'm talking about you becoming a goon. More than these guys.
I'm so excited right now. For anyone who knows me, fighting the most entertaining shit in the world. How could you not be excited about this?
That's fair. That's fair.
Let's go. Come on.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, Kev.
I'm a fan, Charlie.
I'm putting you at the top of giving us a little bit of play-by-play for the first 15 seconds here. So. Here we go, gents.
A little touch of a glove.
Oliver's gonna come out fast. Pressure.
Oliveira trying to push forward. Poirier willingly accept going backwards. Near the cage. Ooh. Early. Ooh. No. I don't think he really clipped him that much. Before that, I was going to say Oliveira was looking like, kind of just walking him down. All right. Settled in.
Yep. Wait. Jordan back here being like, this is normal. We're fine. This is good.
And Oliveira's going back to pressing forward.
Good uppercuts by both of these gentlemen.
Oliveira looks massive.
Hold on. Did Joseph Poirier look like he was going to dirty dancing him right now?
That was pretty dope.
DP looks Oliveira looks really big. He's pressing forward, but as soon as he gets cracked, he's backing up immediately.
But look at that. For every uppercut you see here.
What is happening here? It was nice.
Like that.
Looking like Connor.
I don't know if I like this pace for Dustin early on.
Okay.
Maybe later, but right now it feels like he's kind of unloading a little bit too much.
We're going to come out this way. Diamond to diamond. What are you seeing right now that you're liking from Dustin 1, Milton Arguello?
What I'm liking from Dustin, nothing. He's getting locked down right now. He needs to get behind his jab, get behind the counters. You know what? Oliveira's doing a good job pressing down and pressuring Dustin. Dustin didn't do well with that early on. We got to see what adjustment he makes.
Okay, but you have seen him connect a couple times here. Those have been good, though, right?
I mean, it's a fight. You're going to connect eventually. Like, I'm sorry, but...
Fair enough. Okay.
You're going to get hit. It doesn't mean anything.
Gabe, what are you seeing that you're liking in this fight so far?
Liking? Oh, man, it's just started out really fast-paced. Good as hell. For Dustin, this pressure is a lot really early. But that being said, he has that. And he's defending well. I think if Oliveira can use his kicks a little more, I like that he's using his elbows. I think he'd have a lot more successful offense. See, like that front kick.
Okay. Nice connection. What is Dustin doing here, though, Gabe?
Oliveira looks really big in comparison to Poirier. He just looks like a big dude just walking him down.
Now you're good, DP.
Every time Poirier lands, Oliveira's backing up. As soon as he lands, he backs up.
That's fair.
Any clean shot, he's backing up.
I don't need Dustin to do anything until the third round and just...
Nice flip. Okay.
That left got in, though. Pick the head
Nice
up.
blocking. Double knee over here.
The pressure's a lot, though.
For a head kick right now?
The pressure is a lot. The pressure
We
is a
still
lot.
got 2 minutes left in this round.
Bro,
This is the first round.
There's no way it's gonna go 5 rounds.
Yeah, this is I'm not here calling decisions.
Please, Jesus.
I don't know. DP's connected.
I think Poirier needs to kind of like tone it back a little bit. Okay. Because he's landing some shots. But
He's hurt. When he said yes.
So, Kevin, I'm going to pose this over to you. Do you feel, though, that even though it may not be strategically good There's a minute and 30 left to work here. Wow.
hold on, Raf. Good body kick. No, what are you looking at?
And Dustin was looking over to the ref for that.
Hey, yeah, Dustin, this is a long-ass round.
Oh my!
All right, I want you guys to look at the significant strikes. 47 of 80 for Poirier, 33 of 62 for Quick connection here. It's okay. I'm gonna borrow this real quick. Go. You wanna do this? We're good. We're good. Everything seems to be going just fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
We got it.
Laptop. Thank you.
Laptop.
Thank you.
Pull up the beer.
So far, so good.
Phone.
Indeed.
Definitely phone.
All right, hold on. We got a little too wild.
Oh!
Hold on, guys.
Okay.
Dustin's still coming
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Apologies.
So far, so good.
Breathe Oliveira.
We're just letting it dry for a second. And I'm gonna go and adjust these levels back on up. If you guys have any problems on the hearing, just let us know.
Oh, look at this! Damn, Kevin. Oh, spinning. God damn, this is a fight. Dustin right now, God damn, bro, chill the fuck out. Oh my gosh. Front.
Hey, all right, guys. Hey. Raph, wait, hold on, Raph. Is your shit okay?
I think we're good. I think we're okay. I want to bring this over to the audience real quick. In 5 minutes, we have seen a lot of punches. We may have questionably seen my mixer withstand some beer, which is good. This is very good to know. I will enjoy looking back at that footage a little bit later. But so far, so good. Thank you so much for that. All right, so everybody mark it down. Hey, if you have scorecards, then you should have scorecards.
Get your scorecards out. What the fuck? All right, score it.
I'm gonna do something that judges don't do enough. Production team. They don't give a 9-9 enough.
They don't. You can't give a 9-9.
The winner has to get 10.
How?
Unless there's a minus point.
How?
They're all 3 rounders.
A 9-9.
And they're already done.
Yeah, whatever. I got what you. That's not it.
No, he's saying that you can normalize give
None
a
of these are
9-9.
ready. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
All right, second round. Hey, what do we got scored?
10-9 Dustin.
Y'all ain't on the show. What do we got scored? 10-9
All right, we don't need to give out a score yet, so hold it.
Charles is so much.
So we don't know.
Oh, you don't want to say.
These are nice. Oliveira's putting the pressure on.
And the lines have moved. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Negative 340 for Poirier, and Oliveira has become an underdog again in the betting lines.
Fucking put $500.
Oh no, let's not do that right now.
Oliveira's putting heavy pressure on to grapple because he feels like he's way bigger, which he is.
Yes.
And he's just kind of engulfing him right now. Looks like he's wrestling off.
Oh no! Let's go triangle.
He's out.
He's not fully out, fam.
What are we doing?
He's in a great spot, but he's in still omoplata territory, which is enough to transition here.
He's got him.
Yep. What did I just tell you, Kev?
Poirier gave up.
I think that in this particular scenario, you roll out, you give yourself a bad scramble that could end up bad with you with some strikes. I think in this particular scenario, he was like, you know what? I'd rather take the dumb option, which works better for me.
No, he should have pulled out. The roll was like a bailout.
So here's the problem.
He rolled out like as if he was in real danger.
So you're talking about him with this grip, that if he doesn't do the right thing, he can rechamber him back down and pocket that.
His elbow was right on the cusp of that thigh.
It is. But the problem is, if you get somebody who's good with that jiu-jitsu, they don't need that full elbow. They can pull you back down. I'm letting you know. So again, I want to point this out. Maybe this is a note from Jiu-Jitsu, Kevin. It says we miss you. And just no big deal. Just a few little technical notes. Working from inside of guard here. Very nice work from Charlie Holmes. I do hear. You might say it's a stall, but this is fairly active considering.
Very active.
Yeah, Oliveira is definitely winning this round. He's kind of imposing his body on Poirier. Yep, he's a big dude.
Oh!
I didn't even land.
All right, Gabe, I'm going to go over to you. What have you been seeing in this fight so far in terms of trends or anything that has been of note to you?
I don't understand why Dustin forward rolled. I get it. He was stuck on omoplata, but he's getting smashed on now. This is tough.
You know,
The pressure, as far as trends, anything that's going to happen in the fight of note, pressure all over everybody.
It's very crazy. The pace,
I would agree.
All that stuff. This is the kind of stuff that favors Dustin by the later. Like I was saying earlier, like third, fourth, fifth round, this kind of pace would have been fine, but it was like this out the gate. So this is tough.
I hope you don't have a big ass cross tied on your thigh like that.
Wait, I'm sorry. No, if you're on camera and you're asking people why they don't have a giant big ass tat of a cross on their thigh like that,
I just want to make sure Kevin didn't have that.
nice.
I'm glad Kevin said absolutely not.
Hey, you know what though? The unfortunate part is that's a pretty close Louisiana tattoo though.
Is it?
Kinda.
It's almost there.
You can't.
I'm just saying. Look at this. Hold on.
But the Florida Lee is.
Let me see that. Let me see that over on the camera over here. Your camera's strong left. Look at that. I mean, that's some
Florida
good
Lee.
work.
Who that, baby?
I mean, how long did that take?
Who did they play?
I don't know. We played the Jets. I don't remember. Maybe 2.5, 2 hours.
$1,000 on the Saints?
No. Milton's over here talking about. But we played the Jets minus 5.5.
So okay. Here's some real talk. While we've got a second, because they're working from inside a guard. My question to you: has there ever been a moment where you've seen a tattoo on Milton that you've been like, yeah, I don't fuck with that. That's not my tattoo.
Honestly, no, I don't. No, you know what? That one that I don't fuck with, the Harry Potter joint. I'm rewatching. I'm watching for the first time Harry Potter.
Okay.
But I'm only on Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay.
All right, nerd. No, that's the only. But no, they're all beautifully done. He has beautifully done work. Shout out Trevor.
So you shout out Rich did all of Kevin's tattoos. I don't know how the fuck Kevin's those. I'm still hurt.
Okay, so we talked about that. Milton, same question. Has there ever been a tattoo on Kevin that you were like, yeah, I don't fuck with that tattoo?
I could see it just.
No, we go to the same artist.
I'm just making sure. Listen, it's not the artist sometimes. Sometimes it is what the demand
idea
of the person wants.
No, because
Okay, I'll give that a pretty even round.
what I like, Kevin doesn't like. So, like, I can't judge these tattoos on what he likes. It's not for me, but it doesn't mean it's bad. It's done greatly. It's just like, like he said, he doesn't like the Harry Potter joint. Harry Potter's not for him. He's just starting Harry Potter.
Fair enough. Okay, so having said that, has there ever been a person that you've rolled with where mid-roll you've been like, this tattoo is garbage?
Oh, easy. Frankie Ariana. I think he chose that new girl. Yeah, that dude has like the worst tattoos I've ever seen in my entire life.
I've seen his, but I'm so curious.
I don't even know if he has tattoos. I'm just talking shit.
I love it.
I don't think he has tattoos, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to go over back this way. Gabe, you've been looking at this fight the most.
Oh, shit. I got to score this round.
We got to score this round right now. Gabe, what has been the most surprising part of this fight to you so far?
There has been nothing surprising about this fight. This shit is a bang. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. So nothing's been surprising to you?
I mean, I guess the fact that it started out so hot. I didn't know that they'd come out.
DP's flying his face does not look good, I'll tell you that.
Pressure holder is bringing you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and watch this next round. We're in the third round right now.
Kicks, man. As soon as he adds in the front kicks and stuff, he's really doing damage.
Okay.
Beautiful, dude. Are you kidding me?
Let's go to Bronx.
Are you kidding me?
Bronx is going to sag him down right now. This is concerning. This is concerning, y'all.
Yo, man, this is crazy.
Poirier's letting him have whatever.
Oh my God, is he gonna tap like this?
Yo, that's PTSD.
He's off to the side a little bit.
He's good for right now, Gabe. We don't know that for sure because he rechambered right here. He's under the chin. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, this is that part where you try to fight the hands, but you might be a smidge behind. He's rechambered. This is not good. He's able to go ahead and fix it again. This is not good. He's under the chin right now, guys. I think he's going to have to tap.
We told you.
Hold on.
Jordan and I told every single one of you. We told you.
Hold on. Get out of here.
Hey, that's another one.
hold on. Get out of here. Again,
Another one.
I want to go ahead and point this out. If people were,
What did I do to Milton the dime?
you know, it's so funny, Jordan. I've never seen that.
Paid 75% money. Paid 75%.
All right, I'm going to turn all of your mics down so that I can hear myself. I want to make sure that people know this. Remember when I told you earlier in the broadcast that I had a feeling there was going to be a submission for Charles Oliveira? You're welcome. Remember when my good friend over here, one good Kevin Ross, was able to tell us, oh, I think that Amanda Nunes did the job.
I did.
She did. And she did. I think we could say that safely. I want to point this out. When I bring on these all-star panels, we know what we're doing. We know the caliber of people that we bring on. We know the folks who are going to tell you the stories or the insight that you need to know. And here's what's really sad about this. I really like Dustin Poirier, but I think this is one of those cases where you cannot let your heart oversee what you know your brain is telling you is true. Because I love Dustin, but I just couldn't see it happen.
The thing is the pressure from Oliveira was amazing. The only time he would go backwards was when he was getting tagged with shots, which, I mean, that's, back up. He didn't let off. And in that second round, he just came forward like, oh, I'm bigger than you, and I can just kind of do whatever. And that wore Dustin down. And then we saw in the third round, he did the same thing, and Dustin kind of just gave him the position.
Yeah.
And there was just nothing he could do. I think the same thing kind of happened to Amanda, but I think the same thing kind of happened with Amanda. Was that, like, she was hitting Nunes with stuff. Or I'm sorry, Nunes was hitting Pena with stuff, and she was like, "Oh shit! Normally girls go down, and Pena didn't go anywhere." And I feel like that's kind of what happened in that first round. It was just like, "Oh, he's not stopping coming forward."
Yeah, it's.
He's got a shoot box tattoo on his neck.
So what does that mean? What does he have tattooed on?
Hey, when you get a mammoth tattoo on your neck?
Who's next for Charles Oliveira? Is the real question.
Justin Gaethje.
Oh, who's next for? Yeah, it's got to be Gaethje.
Gaethje
was supposed to be
and
promised it next.
what's his face? After he beats
Makachev.
No. Before that, the other Russian cat, Khabib's boy.
Makachev.
Is that Makachev? For some reason, when you said Makachev, I heard Chimaev.
Wait, I'm sorry.
170. That's what
Kevin, that's one of the first times I've ever heard somebody be like, "No, I'm sorry, my racism kicked in." I wasn't quite
Only
sure
for
who
some
was
reason
who.
I blanked out at the first part, and I heard Iev, and I was like, what?
So, Gabe, what did you learn most from this fight? Nothing. You didn't learn anything from this fight?
Dude, when he was on top of him, it was just like, holy shit.
He wins every time.
You bet against who?
Charles Oliveira. Even though I'm a fan, if I'm being honest, he's so dope. But like every time I watch him, he always finds somebody I like, and I always root for the guy. And I'm always wrong.
Fair enough. I feel that.
Yo, wait. Does that not extend the UFC submission win record?
Yeah.
He passed Hoist. Now, what's he at? He's above Hoist by what? 2-3 submissions?
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
In modern era MMA.
I want to point this out because
amazing.
everybody was on rightfully. We love Dustin Poirier, but it's so hard because I'm like, dude, I like Oliveira. I like what he does. I think he's classy in the fucking cage. I think he does some great shit. He's flashy when he needs to be flashy too. So it was like, dude, there was no bad choice for me on who was going to win this. It's hard to see somebody.
He's classy pre-fight and post-fight too. He's great.
Okay.
He's hype right now, but obviously he's going to give Dustin his flowers.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah. The post presser on this will be probably pretty good.
Oliveira is super nice. I didn't realize how, my thing coming in was like the height. I thought the height was going to be. I didn't realize how much bigger Oliveira really came in. He's just like a bigger guy, and just like you can kind of like impose your will at that point. That was beautiful. As a Dustin Poirier diehard fan, that was just like, man, I did not expect. I kind of expected to go the other way, but until you see Oliveira how big he is, it's just like, shit. All right.
So we got a note here from Aaron Vaughn that said, "Is the mixer wet?" Not anymore. It's fine. I think it's going to live to see another day. We got another. It's fine.
Yo, we rescued that shit. I saw all sorts of towels and blankets.
I will say the group of people who came together to make this happen very quickly to save this thing. I wasn't that worried. I've seen bad things happen to mixers and things in production where I go, that's fucked.
All I know is you had some electrical equipment over there. I was like, oh fuck, I don't want Rat to fucking show doing something nice for the gym.
All I know is I had to react. That was crazy, and then
it's
what
okay.
happened? I had Raph had a beer in his hand. He went flying in the air.
Here's the one thing that I do want to go back and see is I do want to go back and see myself and how I was reacting because I want to see the split second when I go, oh, that's on my shit. Because I went from like, yay, to, oh no, I'm concerned. Oh. So that's the part I'm concerned about. Bryce also said, let's go Charlie Olives. Yes, Charlie Olives is pretty badass. I do love that kid. And it says, Poirier knows damn well Charlie doesn't speak a lick of English. LMAO.
Oh, I call bullshit. That's like the early Anderson days when you act like he didn't speak English. Motherfucker spoke English. Like he just didn't. He's like, I don't know. I'm speaking my native tongue, which every right to him.
I mean,
Charles Oliveira's no English. He knows.
You would pretend not to speak English if you could, Gabe?
Yeah, if I could, if I had the option, I would definitely be like, I don't know what you just said.
It's like Canelo.
Yeah.
Canelo speaks great English.
Yes.
But he likes you, which is fine, every right. But like, don't act like he doesn't know English. He knows what you're saying.
So let me ask this because I now have the opportunity to go in and go to the person involved. Milton, at what point did you decide that you were going to beat up one Ash? Because the video of it, I would love for you to kind of walk me through a little bit of it while we kind of wait to hear what these gents say off air.
British whiskey and fucking space dust.
But look at this. Hold on. This is video footage of you right here beating up Ash.
Call me out. Sometimes you gotta show these kids who Sensei is.
Now, here's the only kind of constructive criticism I have for you. The jiu-jitsu looks great. The pro wrestling.
Do I look like a fucking pro wrestler to you?
You don't, and I want to critique that because I've taught you better than that. I just felt like when I saw you just do a random-ass leg drop. I will tell you this, one of my favorite moments of when we were doing the triple threat match between me, you, and Joey is that I just said, hey, kind of, we need to beat up Joey a little bit. Milton, without prompting, just dropped his whole body on Joey. Literally did like a body drop on him, and I go, ah!
So going back to that, Ash asked me never to clothesline him again because I ripped his lip up.
Did you really?
Yeah. Ash.
How's your lip?
Can I see your lip real quick, bro?
Which camera are we on?
Oh, we're on this camera right here.
Did I?
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Did I do a good job?
Hey, Milton, sell it. Let me do you one better. I'll do it for real.
So again, when I say that I felt like I've trained him better, there's a certain part of the chest we're supposed to hit with the clothesline. Do you feel okay, or are you emotionally scarred from that?
No, this is my boy.
Okay.
This is my boy. This is good content. We deliver content. What other podcast, what other gym gives you this? None. N-O-N-E. What other gym can spell? None. N-O-N-E.
Okay. We have a couple things that we'll take care of in terms of housekeeping, but I do want to make sure that we kind of encapsulate the night. Milton, who impressed you the most here tonight on the UFC 269 broadcast?
Who impressed me the most? My number one pick and my underdog pick would be Dominic Cruz. What he did to Munoz, I actually didn't see happening at all. Especially with the statistics and the analytics that are provided. Munoz in his last 4 kicking over 30 leg kicks per fight and then throwing fucking 2 leg kicks. I don't know. That was crazy to me. Dominic Cruz looked phenomenal. Juliana Pena, tough as fuck.
Maybe pick one of them.
No, it's tough.
You're going to take it from everybody else who gets the chance to chime in here.
Hey, I'm sorry, I can't, you know, and then, okay, I'll tie it with that. Juliana Pena tied with Munoz, being tough as shit, seeing Amanda Nunes break because she can't put a girl out, and then, you know, tapping from it. And that's how I see that fight. I don't see that fight any other way. I think that she broke because she didn't put her out in the hard shots that she was landing, and Pena kept coming forward. Other than that, shout out Grappling Hour, shout out Raph, shout out Verbal Tap, shout out Mam Academy. Fuck your gym, my gym's better. I love y'all.
That's fair. Thank you very much, Milton Arguello. I'm going to go over to Gabe. Gabe, who impressed you tonight, sir?
All right, it gotta be Juliana Pena, right?
Who's hitting the speed bag
Yo,
right now?
man! Actually live on air.
Like, bro, I'm like...
All right, definitely gotta be Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena, that is for sure the most impressive thing that has happened. They're actually yelling my name while I'm talking. That's really crazy. Juliana Pena, for sure, that was the most impressive thing of the night. That being said, I was the only person that believed in Kai Kara France. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that is the... Oh, actually, TJ too, sure.
Watch your mouth.
TJ as well had Kai Kara France. But the reality is, that's probably the most impressive thing of the night.
I want to make this very clear to people who train and who want good strength and conditioning.
Oh,
you can go to this man here, this camera right here. Tell the people where they can go.
Hit me up online anywhere that matters. You can find me at GCal Fitness, at GCAL Fitness, or on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I am teaching here at Mama Academy, fundamental striking, 6 o'clock. Come by and get your butt kicked.
That's what's up.
I appreciate everybody here.
Love you.
Grappling Hour,
Appreciate
Verbal
you.
Tap Podcast.
Get out of
I
here.
appreciate you, Ref.
All right, let's come on over this way. I didn't know you just showed up right now.
Oh, 100%. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Raph.
Brothers, can I get trash?
Oh, absolutely. I just want to give a quick shout out to Raph for putting on this amazing podcast, bringing us all on, just having a great time, and being an absolute professional. Always.
Yeah.
I love you, brother.
Love you
It is an absolute pleasure being here with you. It's an absolute pleasure rolling with you.
Oh, thank you.
Verbal Tap!
Thank you. That's what's up. All right, Kev, you can step on over this way. We can shore this on down. Did you just almost die from stepping on?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Joe Byron. Bing bong.
Talk to the camera over here. Tell the people where they can find you. All that good jazz, sir.
Oh, man. K_Rose88 on Instagram. Light Skin Daddy. Future heavyweight kickboxing champ.
It's true.
Yes, sir. It is absolutely true. Undefeated. Here we go. Yeah. Instagram, Twitter is Mr. Rose, MISTER_ROZAY, Mr. Rose. We got some fire Who Dat Saints tweets that I know Raph loves because he goes through and likes all of them after a weekend of football.
Now, hold on. When do I actually go? Like, how far is the time between it happening and me going to survey them?
This fucking dickhead. Literally, maybe like 2 days later, we play on Sunday. I'll get a bunch of likes on Twitter. I'm like, who's liking my shit? And they're like, Grappling Hour. Look at this motherfucker. Just to bring it back up.
It's not even to bring it back up. It's the space I have from it where I go, I've watched the same games or I've seen the same things, and I go, all right, let's see what guests of the show have been up to. Oh, this is tragic.
And usually
this is great.
Livid, just a horror story.
But it's so good.
Just,
and we've discussed. You can see this man in a profile that we did. We've done a few. Well, we've done a few videos that are great, but I would highly encourage, if you guys haven't seen our Interbrew interview, you can learn more about him and where he's going, where he's been, and more importantly, just like the fight game and the perspective that he has. I always appreciate Roland and getting to chat with Kevin because he's been somebody who's watched a lot of these videos and has always participated. So it was really cool to be able to get to do this sort of thing.
Yeah,
with you,
man. I love it. I appreciate you, Ralph. You know, you do a lot for this gym, and even outside of that, you're just all around good dude. So, it's my pleasure to do this, and I know you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart, and this is great. So I appreciate all the content. Everybody, make sure you check him out, support him. Grappling Hour, Verbal Tap, really good dude, man.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
I look forward to submitting you very soon.
Absolutely. Almost said absolutely.
You did
and then
say
I realized
absolutely.
what he
you
said.
Legit said absolutely.
You didn't get the lead. This guy.
Oh no, that's
Dump
so...
him on his head.
The problem is, I have had to deal with that my entire life. So you being like, I'm gonna dump him on his head, I was like, yeah, and
Yeah.
What else?
Over it,
Everybody
over it.
else has fucking done that shit to me. All right,
Love you,
get
Ralph.
on out of here. Much love to you. TJ, come on real quick, sir. Do this real quick. I'm going to make sure that these are put on. I'm about to be really sad because I think Kevin might have said something really nice about me, and I'm not sure that it came on the air, but I hope that it did. Why are you taking off your shirt at this point?
It's very hot in here. I'm very excited.
I just like that we went from highlights of you being like, yo, my arms look really good in this photo. You being like, nah, I got to show off these guns again, dude. Sorry, man. TJ, I appreciate you for being a good sport. You are one of my favorite people to roll with, and I will do my best to convert you back to the jiu-jitsu side.
I miss MMA. Let me put it that way.
So here's the issue. Can't help you on the full MMA.
On what?
I can't help you on the full MMA.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
am very much the jiu-jitsu guy.
No. And my jiu-jitsu and MMA is very.
Are they entwined? Do you feel like they're very similar to them?
Yeah, I'm not like a big ground and pound guy. I'm more like a pure jiu-jitsu guy when I'm down there.
Okay.
But I do miss rolling. It's a different level of comfort, so I miss all that.
And you know what? You've got a good style, and I've always appreciated, like, one of my favorite things is, again, during the pandemic, I was looking for people to try and get in good rounds with, and it's hard to trust people.
Yeah.
So you have to find a certain kind of person that you know you're going to get in good rounds with.
No, for sure.
And you were so nice to extend an invitation over to your place. And at that time, it was very helpful to me, and it was a very cool round. So we went for about, an hour or so, and it was always like really, really good stuff. So I'm going to do my best to pull you back over this way and get you on over to the jiu-jitsu side. The striking side, I don't have much to do other than just be like, if you teach me some shit, I'm like, yo, that's dope. I'm going to learn this.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you for being a good sport tonight, man, and I look forward to rolling with you again soon.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
And we're gonna make you a pro wrestling acumened star soon enough. You did good. Jordan, come on over to this way, sir. Jordan,
The king is back.
oh wow, this man announced himself. Jordan, I was ready to come over here and give you some great praises, and then you gave them to yourself, and I didn't feel like I needed to anymore.
Okay, it's all good.
So tell the people where they can go to contribute, because you do have an amazing charity. You are helping out people.
Yeah.
I know that we said a little bit earlier. I wasn't sure if that got lost, but I want to go ahead and point over to this camera. Let the people know where they can donate their time, their efforts, or even some of their money to help out some of the kids.
Cool. So for people that don't know, I run a nonprofit organization called Love Movement, LOV Movement. So if you could support, really appreciate it. You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook at LOV Movement. Check us out. The link is in the bio there to donate. So check out some of the work that we do. Would really appreciate your guys' support. We also take volunteers on Sundays.
Jordan, I'm concerned as to the jiu-jitsu that is happening over on the side here. I'm doing my best to make sure that the people don't hurt themselves. I think Milton is the one leading the charge. Did Milton just jumping charge somebody right now?
Flying tie clinch somebody.
I think it's kind of great when the kids can look over and go, you know what? We're not being the worst right now.
Definitely not. Mayhem.
I like it at this point. Hold on. I would like to point out. At this point, I want to make sure I get this on record. I don't know if you guys can see this, but Milton just tapped out due to strikes over on this side. And he is now going to shake the hands of the people who beat him. It's not the first time he's lost via submission, but definitely one that we need. I think this man had a heart attack as well as it was happening.
Gang fight.
Here's what I would tell you. I would tell you this. I love the charity. I love the work that you're doing with your groups.
Thank you.
I love the work that you're doing with your groups. I have no idea why it's being problematic on this. I'm going to ask you to do it again just because I want to make sure that people heard it.
Okay.
It showed me that there was noise coming through on this, but I want to make sure that I can cut this again later.
Okay.
So, again, where can people find your charity? Where can they help out? Because you do such great work. I want to make sure that the people know where they can go.
Okay. People that don't know, I run a nonprofit organization called Love Movement, LOV Movement. We do some work with the Unhoused of Los Angeles on Skid Row. We do a lot of great work in Kenya, provide clean water to a community out there. We do food for the elderly. We're building a school for kids. So support is needed and appreciated. You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook at LOV Movement. So check us out, learn some bit more, and then, please support.
You do phenomenal work, and you are one of my favorite people to always watch as a martial artist. You have great insight. Obviously, we got to see a lot of that tonight, and it's always weird because I feel like it's a neck and neck race between what I admire more, between your MMA acumen and your role as a martial artist, and your role as somebody who really has empathy and compassion for other human beings.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate the work that you do. I know it's not easy,
Yeah.
but it's super dope, dude. So
that
much
means a
appreciation
lot,
to
brother.
you, man.
That means a lot.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Hey, we'll see you. And again, Love Movement, love it. They do such great work in the community. I cannot
please check us
emphasize
out.
that enough. So check them out. Go give them some love. I'll see you later, man.
Thank you, brother.
Labib, if I can borrow you for a second. Labib, here's the thing. You have a wonderful following. You have people who enjoy what you do. You've been doing stuff like this for years, and you're so good at it. You have so many great things that go on. But one of the things I wanted to give you the opportunity to is to introduce yourself to whatever audience that we've got right now. Tell the people what you do when you're not doing this, because you do so many cool things.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yep, I'm Labib. Been doing martial arts, MMA since I was about 10 years old. 25 now. Been fighting since I was 16. Muay Thai, MMA, boxing, wrestling, whatever it might be. And outside of that, been doing YouTube since I was 16, and more recently been working on a mixed martial arts startup, actually. And what we're looking to do is basically democratize access to martial arts training by allowing people to train, learn, compete, and teach MMA, and have that accessible around the world. So that's what I'm working on right now.
It's super dope, and it's always funny because it's weird. I get to a weird place with you where I get excited to see you when I see you. But when I don't see you, I'm kind of equally as excited because I just know you're working on cool shit.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, man, it's the toughest decision of, I love running into you, but I also know when I don't see you, it's probably just as good, if not better. So just from afar, man, you do, again, great work. You're such a great part of this community. You do amazing things for our folks here that we know and mutually love. And as somebody who has similar abilities to communicate with people, I just always appreciate whenever we can up the average of these special kids who need nurturing and water and growth. 100%. And, again, well-intentioned.
Wild animals over here.
But they were just fighting 2 seconds ago. And
some WWE shit going on.
I mean, I would love to call it WWE. Unfortunately, I saw what they did, and I would never put that moniker to them because I saw Milton's level. That leg drop doesn't cut it, man.
It's not ready. The clothesline was on the Johnson of the chest. I'm actually a huge, WWE fan. Actually,
yes, and
watched a bunch of. Didn't get to go to a WrestleMania every year. My dad never let me actually order a pay-per-view, but he always let me order WrestleMania every year. That was the one thing that was allowed at my house.
And I will tell you this: are they hitting mitts? Oh, it's the kids. I can't yell at them. I would tell you this: I think one night we went out. And you put me on, I think, to the wrestling classic.
Yeah.
Oh my God! The minute you put me onto them, I have watched him. Yeah. He's great, and I was just like, you know what's so amazing about this is, you're watching the homie of the homies.
Yeah.
Where I was like, okay, I'm gonna give him some time. I'm gonna see what he does. Amazing stuff.
He's he's like a massive wrestling fan. His name is Justin out of Vancouver, Canada. Comes down to LA once in a while. He's another Punjabi guy, brown dude. Yeah, he's like super interesting. Like when I'm talking to him, I'm like, bro, how does he even know this? But yeah, he's a really cool guy.
And his work, like I look at it and I go, man, sometimes I even go, man, I don't do that. I should probably do some of that shit. Good on him. So ever since you put me onto him, I've always been like, yeah, you know what? I'm so glad you did, because I've seen some of my friends slowly get on that bandwagon. And I was like, oh my God, I was above the curve on this one. Oh, I was ahead of everybody on that. So anyway, I appreciate your time, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your night.
Thank you, Raf.
All right. So let's say this. We've had a long night here. We've done some good work, I feel. Oh, it has been exhausting. It has been fun, but I would tell you this. Why is this guy still shadowboxing? Why are you still shadowboxing? Like, Kevin, what is happening? These kids. How do I reach these kids? Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. It is so good to do these fight companions. I miss doing them. And the few months that we took off to get our stuff together and recalibrate, it was tough not to be on and to be talking with you guys, but it is so wonderful to be back and doing them, and I hope that you enjoy them, and I hope that you guys have fun, at least as much fun as we're having. So I'll remind you guys this. If you could do us a solid, give us a like and a share and a follow on all of our major platforms. We're talking at Grappling Hour on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, all of those. Go ahead and find that out. We've got so many interviews that are coming up really soon, and I think that you will enjoy them. We have almost all of the ADCC winners. I'm going to reach out to the Rotolo twins, but this week we've got Giancarlo, we have got John, and we have also got... who's the third one? Mason. Oh, yeah, that guy. Who just got his black belt, so congratulations to him. So I want to make sure that you guys do us a solid, give us a follow over there, and if you've been following us for so long, I can't thank you enough. It's been a great day for grappling. My name is Rafa Esparza. We'll see you back on the mats.